Hey B, have you heard about the ISO 27001 disaster recovery plan?
No, what's that about?
It's basically a plan that helps companies recover from any disasters that may happen.
Interesting, so how does it work?
Well, it involves identifying potential risks, creating a response plan, and regularly testing the plan to make sure it works.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It is, but it's important in order to keep the company and its data safe.
I can imagine, especially with all the cyber attacks happening nowadays.
Exactly. It's better to be prepared than to be caught off guard.
So, how do you think we can implement this plan in our company?
We can start by conducting a risk assessment and involving key stakeholders in the process.
Good idea. And we should also make sure everyone is trained on what to do in case of a disaster.
Definitely. The key is to have a plan in place and practice it regularly.
Agreed. And if something were to happen, we'll be ready to respond and minimize any potential damage.
That's right. It's always better to be safe than sorry.
Thanks for enlightening me on this, A. Let's get started on implementing this plan.
No problem, B. Let's do it. Hey B, do you know about ISO 27001 cybersecurity?
Oh yeah, it's something that organizations use to manage their sensitive information, right?
Yep, that's the one. It's all about ensuring confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information.
Sounds like a lot of responsibility, but also pretty important in today's digital world.
Definitely. And the certification process is no joke either. Have you heard about the audits and assessments?
Oh boy, I can only imagine. But hey, at least it keeps companies on their toes and helps prevent cyber attacks.
That's true. Plus, it's always a good feeling to know that your information is being safeguarded.
Absolutely. And it's not just for businesses. Individuals also need to be conscious of their own cybersecurity.
Yes, even something as simple as using a strong password goes a long way. Let's not make it easy for hackers, shall we?
Agreed. And with the advancements in technology, we need to constantly stay up to date with the latest threats and protection methods.
It can be overwhelming, but as long as we take it seriously and incorporate good cybersecurity practices in our daily lives, we should be good to go.
Definitely. And who knows, maybe we'll even become certified ISO 27001 experts ourselves.
Haha, who knows indeed. But for now, let's just stick to being responsible and mindful about our own cybersecurity. Hey B, I heard you've been working on ISO 27001.
Yes, I have. It's all about ensuring the confidentiality of information.
Interesting, do tell more.
ISO 27001 is a set of guidelines for information security management.
Sounds technical. Is it complicated to understand?
Not really. It's all about creating processes and procedures to protect sensitive information from unauthorized access or disclosure.
Got it, so it's like a secret agent handbook?
Laughs, you could say that. It's all about keeping information on a need-to-know basis.
I like that. Do you have any tips for keeping information confidential?
Sure, one tip is to use strong passwords and change them frequently.
I always forget to change my passwords. Oops.
Laughs, another tip is to encrypt sensitive information, whether it's stored or in transit.
Encryption? You mean like secret codes?
Laughs, in a way, yes. It's like converting information into a secret code that only authorized people can understand.
Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this ISO 27001 thing.
Great. It's all about common sense and taking steps to protect information so that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sounds like something Q from James Bond would say.
Laughs, maybe we should ask him for his expert opinion.
Laughs, yeah, let's do that. In the meantime, I'll make sure to change my passwords and encrypt my files. Thanks for the tips, B.
No problem, A. Always happy to help.
Hi there, I'm a technology consultant. Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm a software consultant. Great to meet you too.
So, what brings you here today?
We're discussing ways to improve our e-commerce platform. What about you?
Same here. Do you have any ideas in mind?
Well, I was thinking of implementing a better search function for products.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe including filters for price and brand too?
Exactly. And also adding a wish list feature for customers.
Yeah, that makes sense. It would improve the overall user experience.
What about you? Any other suggestions?
Perhaps integrating a chatbot to assist customers with their inquiries.
That's a great idea. We could train the chatbot to provide intelligent responses.
And maybe also use AI to recommend products based on customers' preferences.
Agreed. That would be a great way to increase sales and customer satisfaction.
Speaking of sales, we could also introduce a loyalty program to reward frequent shoppers.
Yes, and maybe allow them to accumulate points that can be redeemed for discounts and perks.
I think we're on the same page here. We should definitely bring these ideas to our team.
Absolutely. We still have lots of work to do, but these changes could really take our e-commerce platform to the next level.
Agreed. It was great meeting you and brainstorming together.
Likewise. Let's keep in touch and follow up on the progress of our ideas.
Hey there. It's great to have a fellow ocean enthusiast on board.
Absolutely, nothing beats the feeling of being out here in the open waters.
I couldn't agree more. Speaking of the sea, have you ever been a part of a rescue mission?
Fortunately, I haven't had to be in the middle of one, but I have studied many cases of maritime disasters and rescue missions.
That sounds interesting. From your expertise, what do you think is the biggest challenge in sea rescue missions?
In my opinion, the biggest challenge is the unpredictability of the sea. It's difficult to predict where the sinking vessel may drift and how many survivors are out there.
That's definitely a tough one. Then do you think technology can help rescue teams with these challenges?
Yes, I think technology can be a huge asset in helping locate survivors and improving communication between rescue teams.
That's great to hear. By the way, do you have any favorite moments from your ocean explorations?
One of my most memorable moments was when I saw a pod of dolphins swimming alongside our research vessel. They were so playful and full of life, it was amazing.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I've always been in awe of the ocean's beauty and the creatures that call it home.
Same here. We're lucky to have this opportunity to explore and learn more about it.
Absolutely. Thanks for the insightful conversation, it's been fun.
My pleasure, and stay safe out there during your rescues. Hey there, do you work here?
Yes, I'm a conservationist. Welcome to our wildlife sanctuary.
Awesome. Is it really safe to explore out here?
Absolutely. Just make sure you follow the guidelines we provide and you'll have an amazing experience.
Well, we're ready to explore. What kind of animals can we expect to see?
We have a wide variety of wildlife here, including moose, elk, bears, and wolves. Are you excited to see them?
Definitely. Is there anything we should watch out for?
Well, it's important to remember that you're in their territory, so be respectful of their space. Also, make sure to keep a safe distance and never approach them.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
No problem. Are there any other questions I can help with before we head out?
Actually, yes. Can you tell us more about the plant life here?
Sure thing. We have a variety of coniferous trees like spruce and pine, as well as deciduous trees like aspen and birch. There are also plenty of wildflowers to admire.
That's amazing. I can't wait to explore.
Great. Just remember to stay on the designated trails and enjoy the beautiful scenery.
Will we be able to take any pictures?
Of course. Just please make sure to not use any flash as it can startle the wildlife.
Understood. Thanks again for your help.
No problem at all. Now, let's go explore and see some amazing wildlife. Hey B, have you heard about the new database administrator we hired for our logistics company?
Yes, I have. It's great to have someone managing our data more efficiently.
Definitely. With the amount of data we hold, we could use all the help we can get. And speaking of data, as a big data analyst, any ideas on how we can further optimize our operations?
Well, we could use predictive models that will help us anticipate and prevent potential issues in our supply chain.
That's a great idea. We could also use data visualization tools to help us get a clearer picture of our operations and further enhance our decision-making process.
Sounds like a plan. It's amazing how data can help us make better decisions and ultimately improve our overall performance.
Absolutely. And now that we have a well-managed database and a talented data analyst on board, I can't wait to see what the future holds for our logistics company.
Me too. With our combined efforts, we'll definitely take this company to greater heights.
Good morning. What a busy day it is today.
Yes, indeed. Our store is always busy, especially during the weekends. What can I help you with?
I'm one of the food processing workers for this supermarket. I was just looking around and checking our products on display.
That's great to hear. As a supermarket salesperson, I'm always happy to hear that our products are being checked properly.
Exactly. I noticed that the bread section is looking empty. We need to arrange the fresh bread loaf soon.
You're right. I'll notify the bakery department to get it done immediately. By the way, what do you like to eat when you take a break from work?
I'm a big fan of salads, especially chicken Caesar. What about you?
I love sushi rolls. It's light and easy to eat. There's always a big smile on my face when I eat it. Ha ha.
That's a great choice. Looks like we can enjoy our favorite foods together anytime we get a break from work.
Definitely. It's a good thing we work in a supermarket where we can find our favorite foods easily.
I totally agree. By the way, do you have any recommendations for a new product that we can sell?
Well, we just had a new range of Japanese snacks delivered. It's worth checking out.
Sounds interesting. I'll definitely try those snacks before leaving today.
That's great to hear. Don't forget to let me know what you think of them.
For sure. I'll come back and give you my review on the snacks.
Looking forward to your feedback. Thanks for bringing it to our attention about the bread. Have a great day.
You too. It's always nice to be helpful. Hi there, B. How's it going?
Not too bad, thanks for asking. How about you?
Can't complain. I'm just curious, have you run into any particularly challenging performance issues during your testing lately?
Actually, yeah. We've been seeing some slow load times on a few pages that are particularly image heavy.
That can definitely be a challenge. Have you considered running some tests to see whether compressing images might help?
Yeah, we've definitely tried that approach. We're also looking at whether we might be able to take advantage of a content delivery network to serve some of those images from closer to the user.
That's a good idea. Have you considered experimenting with different content formats? For instance, sometimes switching from PNG to JPEG can help.
Definitely. It's always a balancing act between quality and speed. Another thing we're looking into is ways to optimize our JavaScript to reduce load time.
Yeah, that can definitely be a tricky one. Have you thought about using lazy loading to defer the loading of JavaScript files until they're actually needed?
That's a great suggestion. We've also been looking into whether we might be able to parallelize some of our content loading to speed things up.
That sounds like a great idea. Are there any particular tools or frameworks you're finding helpful in your testing efforts?
We've been using a combination of JMeter and Selenium to help automate our testing and make it a bit more replicable.
That's awesome. Have you found any particular challenges in using those tools?
There's definitely a bit of a learning curve, especially with JMeter. But overall, we found that they're making our testing more effective and efficient.
That's great to hear. I'm always a fan of anything that can help us work smarter, not harder. Anything else you want to add?
Nope, I think that about covers it. It's always a work in progress, but we're making some good progress in optimizing our site's performance.
Awesome, keep up the good work. Thanks for chatting with me. Hi there. Have you heard about the trend of digitizing company cultures?
Yeah, definitely. It's a growing necessity in today's world where technology is everything.
I couldn't agree more. I think it's important for companies to keep up with the times and embrace the digital world.
Absolutely. Plus, there are so many benefits to having a digital culture. It increases efficiency and streamlines processes.
It also helps with remote work and collaboration since everything is easily accessible online.
Yes, and it promotes transparency and open communication within the company.
That's so true. Digital platforms allow for more sharing of ideas and feedback.
And let's not forget about data analysis. With digitization, companies can collect and analyze data faster and more accurately.
Yes, and that data can help inform decisions and drive innovation.
Speaking of innovation, digital culture encourages experimentation and taking risks.
Right. It's important for companies to be adaptable and open to change.
But it's not just about the technology. Digital culture also involves fostering an inclusive and diverse environment for all employees.
Absolutely. It's about creating a culture that values all perspectives and encourages collaboration.
And empowering employees to use technology to do their jobs better and more efficiently.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Digitizing company culture is definitely an exciting and necessary step for the future. Hello, how can I assist you today?
Hi, I was prescribed some medication, but I'm not quite sure how to use it properly.
No problem. What medication is it?
It's for my allergies.
Okay. It's important to take it at the same time every day, and not to take more than the prescribed dosage.
Okay, I'll make sure to keep track of that. What if I experience any side effects?
If you experience anything unusual or severe, stop taking the medication immediately and contact your doctor.
Got it. Is there anything else I should be aware of?
Yes, make sure to avoid alcohol while taking the medication as it can increase the risk of side effects.
Thank you so much for the information. Can I take this medication with other ones?
It's always best to consult with your doctor or pharmacist before combining medications, just to be safe.
Understood. How long should I continue taking this medication?
Your doctor should have specified a duration of use, but if not, it's best to continue taking it until all symptoms have subsided.
Great, thank you so much for your help.
No problem, happy to help. Don't hesitate to contact us if you have any more questions or concerns. Hey B, have you ever been fishing before?
No, I haven't, but I'm up for trying anything new.
Well, today we're going to fish with a local fisherman who knows the best spots to catch fish here in Queensland.
Awesome. I've heard the fish here are pretty big. Do you think we'll catch one?
Absolutely. Our fisherman friend has promised to show us some tricks of the trade so we won't go home empty-handed.
That's great to hear. I'm excited to learn something new today.
Me, too. Do you know what kind of fish we'll be catching?
Not really. I guess we'll find out soon enough when we get there.
True. But I heard there are some pretty exotic catches around this area, like barracuda and even some sharks.
Whoa. Sharks? That's a bit scary.
Don't worry, we'll be safe. Besides, we can always tell our friends back home that we caught a shark.
Haha, that's true. This is going to be an adventure to remember.
Absolutely. And who knows, maybe we'll even throw a beach barbecue after this and grill up some of our freshly caught fish.
Yum. Sounds like a great plan. Let's get started already.
Good morning. How may I assist you today?
Hi, I'm interested in visiting the Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Can you help me with the travel arrangements?
Of course. We offer a variety of tours that include visits to the Capitol Hill. There's the standard tour, which lasts about an hour, and the extended tour, which is about twice as long. Which one are you interested in?
I think I'll go for the extended tour. I want to see as much as I can.
Great. We have a tour departing at 9 a.m. tomorrow. It includes a visit to the House and Senate galleries, as well as a guided tour of the Capitol building. Would you like to reserve a spot?
Yes, please. And since I'm here for a few days, do you have any other recommendations for sightseeing?
Absolutely. The National Mall is a must-see, with its many museums, monuments, and memorials. The Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, and the Smithsonian Museums are some of the top destinations.
That sounds fantastic. How do I get there?
You can take the Metro, which has a station near the Capitol. It's a short ride to the National Mall, and there are plenty of buses and taxis as well.
Thank you so much for your help. I'm excited to explore the city.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions or need any assistance, don't hesitate to contact us. Enjoy your trip. Good morning, sir. Welcome to our travel agency. How can I assist you today?
Hi, I'm planning a trip to San Francisco and I'm interested in your services.
That's great. San Francisco is a wonderful city with plenty to offer. Have you decided on any specific activities or sites you want to see?
Well, I definitely want to see the Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz Island. What are some other things you recommend?
There are plenty of options. You can take a cable car ride, visit Fisherman's Wharf, check out the street art in the Mission District, or take a stroll through Golden Gate Park.
Those all sound like great options. How many days should I plan for?
I would recommend at least 4 to 5 days to fully explore the city and experience everything it has to offer.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. What about accommodations?
We have a variety of options available, from luxury hotels to budget-friendly hostels. Depending on your budget and preferences, we can help you find the perfect fit.
Excellent. Can you also help me book transportation from the airport to my hotel?
Absolutely. We can arrange a shuttle or private car service for you. Is there anything else you need assistance with?
No, that's it for now. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure assisting you. Have a wonderful trip to San Francisco. Hey B, have you ever worked with machine vision before?
Yeah, I have. It's pretty fascinating stuff. How about you?
Same here. I'm a machine vision engineer, in fact.
Oh wow, then you're just the person I need to talk to. I'm working on automating our production line, and I think machine vision could be useful.
Absolutely, it has so many applications. What exactly are you looking to automate?
We have these tiny components that require a lot of precision to assemble. I was thinking that a machine vision system could help us with that.
Definitely. We could use image processing algorithms to identify and position the components accurately.
That sounds perfect. But what about the speed of the assembly line? Won't the image processing slow us down?
It might slow us down a bit, but not too much. We can optimize the algorithms to run as efficiently as possible.
That's good to hear. Can we get started on a prototype for the system soon?
Of course, we can start tomorrow. We'll need to gather some data first, though.
All right, I'll start collecting some data on the assembly process. Do you need anything else from me?
Yeah, do you have any experience with specific machine vision tools and software?
I've used OpenCV and Alcone before. Which do you think would be better for this project?
I'd recommend using OpenCV, as it has a larger community and more resources available.
Great, I'll start reading up on it. Do you think we'll need any additional hardware?
We might need a better camera or lens for higher resolution. I can look into that and get back to you.
Sounds good. Do you have any other suggestions or recommendations?
Just make sure you have a solid understanding of image processing fundamentals. That will be crucial to the success of the project.
Got it. Thanks for your help, A. I'm really excited about this project.
No problem, B. It's going to be a lot of work, but also very rewarding. Good morning, everyone. Let's get this meeting started. B, could you give us an update on the project you've been working on?
Sure thing, boss. So far, everything has been going according to plan. We should be able to meet our deadline.
That's great to hear. Any challenges or obstacles you've encountered?
Not really. The team is working well together and we've been able to overcome any minor setbacks.
Excellent. Now, on to some more pressing matters. Did anyone bring donuts for the meeting today?
Laughs, sorry, boss. I didn't have time to stop by the shop this morning.
It's all right, B. I guess we'll have to survive without the sugar rush. Moving on, has anyone seen the new intern around?
Yeah, I had a chance to meet him yesterday. Seems like a good kid.
That's good to hear. Let's make sure we give him a warm welcome and show him the ropes.
Absolutely. Oh, and before I forget, did you hear about the new coffee shop that just opened down the street?
No, I haven't. Is it any good?
I haven't tried it yet, but I heard they have a killer latte. Maybe we should all stop by during our break?
That sounds like a great idea. All right, any more updates or questions? If not, let's end this meeting and get back to work. Yes, we are. We've heard so much about Hawaii and can't wait to see it in person.
I'm excited to take some pictures of the lush greenery and clear blue waters of Hawaii.
Hey B, have you given any thought on designing a user-friendly music player for our audio streaming company?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. But why do you ask?
Well, I heard from our colleagues that you're one of the mobile app developers for our company, and I'm one of the front-end developers. So I thought we could collaborate on this project.
You know what? That's a great idea. We could come up with something amazing together.
Awesome. So, what kind of features do you think we should consider for the player?
Well, first off, we should have an easy-to-navigate interface that's intuitive for our users. And of course, we need to prioritize the audio quality.
Absolutely, the audio quality is a must. How about adding a feature where users can create custom playlists?
That's a brilliant idea. We can also include a shuffle option and the ability to skip tracks.
Yes. Plus, having a feature that shows the lyrics while the music plays would add an extra touch to the experience.
I couldn't agree more. What if we also add a feature that suggests new songs for users based on their listening preferences?
That's thinking outside the box. We could even use machine learning algorithms to improve song recommendations.
That's a fantastic idea. Now we just have to make sure that our users can seamlessly switch between the web and mobile versions.
Yes, and we should consider making the app compatible with Android and iOS too.
Exactly. There's a lot to think about, but I'm excited to work on this with you.
Me too. With our combined skills, we can create a top-notch music player that users will love. Hey B, I've been thinking about ways to make our website more dynamic and improve its performance. Do you have any suggestions?
Absolutely, let's start with increasing the page load speed. We can compress images and optimize code to reduce the time it takes to load.
That's a great idea. And we can also implement lazy loading for images further down the page to decrease loading time.
Another thing we can do is reduce the amount of server requests. We can merge and minify our CSS and JavaScript files.
Yeah, and we can also make use of caching. We can store frequently accessed data and files to reduce server requests.
Speaking of frequently accessed files, we can also use a content delivery network to store static files and serve them from a closer geographic location to the user to reduce latency.
Good point. Let's also make use of asynchronous loading and defer JavaScript to avoid blocking the rendering of the page.
And we should also make sure that our website is mobile responsive, since a majority of users access the internet through mobile devices.
Definitely. How about using SVG images instead of traditional images to make the website more scalable and flexible?
I like that idea. We can also use font icons instead of images to reduce page weight.
Another thing we can do is implement a lazy loader for additional page content. This will keep the initial load time fast while still providing dynamic content.
And we can also use a CDN for our AJAX requests to reduce page weight and speed up response time.
Good call. And let's make sure to optimize our database queries so that data is fetched quickly and efficiently.
Agreed. Lastly, we should also conduct regular performance tests and optimize accordingly.
Perfect. With all of these optimizations, our website will surely have top-notch performance. Thanks for your input, B. Hi, I'm looking for a new pair of shoes. Could you help me find one?
Absolutely. What kind of shoes are you interested in?
I'm looking for something casual yet stylish. Maybe a pair of sneakers?
Sure thing. We have a wide selection of sneakers. What size are you?
I'm a size 9.
Great, let me show you some options.
These black ones look nice. Do you have them in my size?
Let me check. Yes, we have them in a size 9. Would you like to try them on?
Yes, please.
How do they feel? Do they fit well?
They feel really comfortable. I think I'll get them.
Awesome. You can wear them with jeans or shorts, they're very versatile.
Thanks for your help. Can you also suggest some socks to go with them?
Of course. We have some colorful ankle socks that would look great.
I think I'll get those too. Great customer service, thank you.
My pleasure. Enjoy your new shoes.
Hey B, have you heard about that experienced mountaineer who climbed the cliffs of Tasmania?
Yeah, I read about it. Sounds like a thrilling adventure.
It definitely was. The cliffs were steep and the winds were howling. But the view from the top was absolutely amazing.
I can only imagine. Did you face any challenges during your climb?
Well, there were a few moments where I thought I wouldn't make it. But I pushed through and eventually reached the summit.
That's impressive. I'm more of a traveler than a climber. Have you been to any other exciting places?
Oh, I've been all over the world. The Swiss Alps, the Andes, the Himalayas, you name it.
Wow, you're a true adventurer. I've only been to a few places, but I hope to travel more in the future.
You should definitely come on a climb with me sometime. It's a whole different experience than just traveling.
I don't know if I'm brave enough for that, but maybe someday. In the meantime, I'll stick to exploring new cities and cultures.
That's just as exciting. Whether you're climbing a mountain or wandering the streets of a new city, there's always something new to discover.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing your experiences with me, A. I always love hearing about your adventures.
Anytime, B. And who knows, maybe one day you'll overcome your fear of heights and join me on a climb. Hey B, have you ever tried stir-fry before?
Of course. It's one of my favorite dishes. Why do you ask?
I was just wondering because I had it for the first time last week and I'm obsessed now.
Oh really? What kind did you have?
It was a vegetable stir-fry with tofu and a spicy sauce. It was amazing.
That sounds delicious. I usually go for a chicken stir-fry with lots of veggies and a savory sauce.
Yum. I love veggies in my stir-fry too. What's your favorite vegetable to add in?
Definitely broccoli. It's so good when it's all crispy and slightly charred.
Agreed. And the great thing about stir-fry is you can really customize it to your own taste. Do you ever add nuts or seeds for crunch?
Yes. I like to add some peanuts for texture and flavor.
That's a good idea. I haven't tried that before. Have you ever made your own stir-fry at home?
Yes, it's actually pretty easy to make. You just need the right ingredients and a wok.
I don't have a wok, but I'll have to invest in one because I would love to make my own stir-fry. Do you have any favorite recipes you follow?
Not really. I just kind of throw in whatever veggies and protein I have on hand and then make a sauce from soy sauce, garlic, hoisin sauce, and a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it up.
That sounds easy enough. I'll have to give it a try. Thanks for the tip.
No problem. Enjoy your stir-fry adventures.
Hey B, are you ready to show some skills in beach volleyball today?
Hi, Coach A. I am always up for it. Spending the day on the beach and playing volleyball sounds amazing.
Alright then, let's warm up first. You know the drill, we need to stretch and loosen up those muscles.
Sure, let's start with some lunges and arm rotations. Starts to stretch.
Perfect, you got it. Now let's move on to the basics. First, let me show you the proper way to serve the ball.
Okay, I am all ears. Show me how it's done.
Demonstrates the serve technique, got it? Now it's your turn.
Serves the ball, woohoo. Not bad, I'm getting the hang of it.
Great job. Now let's work on the bump pass. Remember, it's all about getting under the ball and pushing it up with your forearms.
Got it, let me try. Attempts the bump pass, oops, I still need to work on that.
No worries, it takes practice to perfect. Keep trying and you'll get it. Now, let's wrap it up with a fun game. Are you ready?
Absolutely, let's do it.
That was a great game, B. You really improved on your bump pass.
Thank you, Coach. I definitely need to work on it more, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad you did. I'm hoping we can do this again soon. Maybe we can even join a beach volleyball tournament.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. Thanks again, Coach A. This is by far the best training I've ever had.
Anytime, B. See you next time. Hi, B. It's great to finally meet with you. I'm excited to discuss our new project.
Yes, me too. So, what kind of features were you thinking of for the app?
Well, I was thinking of adding something to track progress, like weight and body fat percentage. What about you?
I think a sleek and modern design with motivational messages would be great for users. What do you think?
I agree. We want to make sure people stay motivated and feel good about their progress.
Exactly. And maybe we could add some workout videos with personal trainers to help users learn proper form.
That's a great idea. And we could also give users the option to create their own workout plans or follow pre-made plans.
Yes, and for each exercise, we could include an animation with pointers so they can see how to do it properly.
I think that would help users learn and avoid injury. What about gamification? Maybe we could add some achievements or rewards for consistency and progress.
I love it. It can definitely make the app more engaging and fun.
We could also include a social aspect where users can share their progress and connect with others.
Yes, that way they can encourage and motivate each other, like having a virtual gym buddy.
Definitely. This app could be a game changer in the fitness industry with all these amazing features.
For sure, and with our skills combined, we can make it the best fitness app out there.
I'm excited to get started on this project with you, B. Thanks for your input.
No problem, A. It's always a pleasure to work with you. Let's make this a success.
Hey B, I hear you had a run-in with the law.
Yeah, I got caught red-handed stealing some candy.
You should have stuck to the old saying trick or treat instead of trick and cheat.
Ha! I guess I was feeling a little too bad to the bone.
So, what did the officer say to you during questioning?
Well, at first I was a little nervous, but the officer was actually really friendly.
That's good to hear. What did he ask you?
He asked me why I did it and then he started cracking some jokes. We ended up chatting about our favorite candy.
Wow, sounds like you made a new friend. Did he at least let you off with a warning?
Yeah, he was a good guy. He let me off with a warning, but not before he made me promise to never steal candy again.
Well, you better stick to your promise or you'll really end up in the slammer.
You're right, it's not worth getting caught for a lousy pack of candy.
So, what lesson did you learn from all this?
I learned that crime doesn't pay. But hey, at least I got a good story out of it.
True, and maybe next time you'll think twice before committing a sweet crime.
Yeah, maybe I'll just stick to buying candy like a law-abiding citizen.
Hey, have you heard about our new teammate? We have a software engineer and an AI engineer joining us.
Yeah, I heard. I'm excited to work with them. I'm sure they'll bring some great ideas to the team.
Definitely. Especially when it comes to using AI to improve our production efficiency and quality. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, I was thinking of implementing machine learning to analyze our production data and identify any inefficiencies. and maybe use computer vision to detect any defects in our products.
That sounds great. And I was thinking of using software to optimize our supply chain management. We can use algorithms to predict demand and manage inventory levels.
Perfect. It looks like we already have a good plan in place. We'll just need to work together to execute it.
Absolutely. And I'm glad we have some experts on our team to help us out. I don't think I could do it alone.
Same here. It's always good to have some extra brainpower around. Plus, we can always use a bit of humor to lighten the mood during those long coding sessions.
Oh, for sure. Do you think they'll understand our tech jokes though? Or will we have to explain them?
Haha, good point. But hey, maybe they have some AI-powered humor algorithms that can help us out.
That would be amazing. An AI stand-up comedian. All right, let's get to work and see if we can make that happen. Hey, have you heard about ISO 27001 physical security?
Yes, I have. Why do you ask?
I just finished reading about it, and I can't believe how important it is for companies to have a solid plan in place.
Absolutely. It's not just about cybersecurity. Physical security is equally important to protect sensitive information.
That's right. Just imagine the potential risk of unauthorized access to data centers or confidential documents.
Exactly. It's not just about locks and alarms. It's important to have a solid risk assessment and management plan in place.
I totally agree. It's also key to have proper employee training so they can recognize potential threats and respond accordingly.
Definitely, employee awareness is integral to maintaining physical security. Speaking of which, have you seen the new access control system on the third floor?
No, what's different about it?
Well, it's using facial recognition technology. I guess we're living in the future now.
Wow, that's impressive. It definitely adds an extra layer of security.
Absolutely, but you know what they say, even the best security measures can be compromised by human error.
That's true, which is why it's important to have regular audits and continuous improvement plans.
Exactly, and constantly monitoring and adapting to new threats. The world of security is constantly evolving, so we need to be prepared.
Right, it's better to be overprepared than underprepared. I'm glad we had this discussion. It's important for us to stay informed about physical security.
Agreed. And on that note, let's grab some lunch.
Hey, have you seen the new website design for our company?
Yeah, it looks pretty good, but there are a few things I think could be improved.
What do you mean? I thought the navigation was pretty straightforward.
I think the drop-down menu could be more user-friendly. It's a bit confusing at the moment.
I see your point. What about the homepage layout?
I think it's a bit cluttered. Maybe we could simplify it and make it more visually appealing.
Good idea. How about the color scheme? Do you think it's too bright?
Yeah, maybe we could tone it down a bit. The neon green is a bit overwhelming.
I definitely agree. And what about the font choice? Is it easy to read?
The font is okay, but it could be bigger. Some people might have difficulty reading the smaller text.
That's a good point. We want to make sure the website is accessible to everyone. What about the mobile version?
I haven't checked it yet, but we should definitely make sure it's optimized for mobile devices.
Absolutely. It's important to make sure the website is accessible on all devices.
And what about the load time? Is the website loading quickly?
So far, it seems to be loading pretty quickly. But we should keep an eye on that and make sure it remains speedy.
Definitely. No one wants to deal with a slow-loading website.
Agreed. And what about the content? Is everything up to date and relevant?
I think so, but we should make sure to update it regularly to keep it fresh and engaging.
Great point. And what about the overall look and feel? Is it consistent with our brand identity?
I think it's pretty on brand, but we could add a few more design elements that tie in with our brand identity.
Perfect. It sounds like we have some work to do, but I'm excited to make these changes and improve our website.
Me too. I think these changes will make a big difference in the user experience.
Hi there, I'm from XYZ Airlines, and I'm here to discuss our cargo handling process with you.
Hi, glad to have you here. So what can we help you with?
We've noticed that some of our cargo is being mishandled during the loading and unloading process. Can you tell me more about the process here at the airport?
Sure thing. We have a team of trained personnel who are responsible for loading and unloading cargo from the planes. We also have specialized equipment to handle heavy or delicate cargo.
That's great. Do you have any tips on how we can ensure the safe transport of our cargo?
Yes, labeling your cargo with clear instructions on how to handle them would definitely help. Also, ensuring that the weight and balance of your cargo are evenly distributed is crucial.
Thanks for the advice, we'll definitely take note of that. By the way, do you have any funny experiences while handling cargo?
Chuckles, well, we once had a shipment of live crabs that escaped their container and caused quite a stir. We had to close down the area for a few hours just to catch them all.
Laughs, that's hilarious. I can't imagine the chaos that caused. Well, hopefully our cargo won't be as lively as those crabs.
Chuckles, I hope so too. But on a serious note, we take great care in handling all types of cargo to ensure safe and timely delivery.
That's good to hear. We appreciate all the hard work that you and your team put in to ensure the satisfaction of our customers.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure working with partners who prioritize the safety and security of their cargo.
Hey there, B. How's it going?
Great, thanks. How about you?
I'm good too. Hey, did you hear about the ISO 27001 audit that's coming up?
Yeah, I did. It's always a bit nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But you know what they say, better safe than sorry.
Absolutely. And it's a good chance to review our policies and procedures and make sure we're up to date.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a self-checkup for the company.
Haha, true. It's like we're our own doctors.
Have you seen the auditor's checklist? It's like a mile long.
Oh boy, that's going to be a lot of paperwork. But hey, we're no strangers to paperwork, right?
Haha, right you are. And at least we'll have a lot of coffee breaks to look forward to.
Oh yeah, can't forget about those. Maybe we should stock up on some extra snacks too.
Good idea. And maybe we can come up with some fun games to play during breaks.
Hey, not a bad idea at all. Maybe we can turn this audit into a party.
Haha, now you're talking. Who knew an audit could sound so exciting?
It's all about perspective, my friend. Let's turn this into a positive experience and knock this audit out of the park.
I'm with you, B. Let's do this. Hey there. How's it going?
Doing well, thanks. How about you?
Can't complain. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about the requirements analysis and design.
Sure thing. What do you want to go over?
Well, I've been working on understanding the customer's needs, and it looks like we need to expand our feature set.
Ah, I see. What kind of features are we looking at?
I think it would be great to add some more customization options, and perhaps streamline the user experience.
That sounds like a good idea. On my end, I've been working on improving the design for the new features.
That's great. I'm really excited to see those new designs in action.
Me too. Speaking of action, have you thought about how we'll go about testing these new features?
That's a good point. I think we can start with a beta release to a small group of users and then gradually expand from there.
Sounds like a solid plan. We'll also need to make sure our testing is thorough and covers edge cases.
Absolutely. I don't want any surprises cropping up when we go live with the new features.
That's the spirit. We're a good team, so I have faith that we'll make this project a success.
Agreed. And who knows, maybe we'll even get some positive feedback from our users.
Here's hoping. Thanks for the chat. It's always great to work with someone as dedicated as you.
No problem, happy to help out. Let's keep up the good work. Hi, B. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing all right. I just wanted to talk to you about my academic progress.
Of course, I'm here to help you. How's everything been going so far?
It's been a bit challenging, to be honest. But I've been working hard and trying my best to keep up.
That's great to hear. What areas do you feel like you need help in?
I've been struggling a bit with math and physics. They're just not my strongest subjects.
All right, we can definitely work on that together. Have you tried any study techniques or resources?
Yeah, I've been practicing problems and reviewing my notes regularly. I've also been attending extra classes when possible.
That sounds like a good approach. Have you considered joining a study group or working with a tutor?
Actually, I have. I'm planning on reaching out to some of my peers for a study group, and I'm also considering tutoring services.
That's a great idea. Remember, it's important to ask for help when you need it. We all have our strengths and weaknesses.
Definitely. Thanks, B. I appreciate your support and advice.
Anytime. Hey, keep up the good work and let me know if you have any other questions or concerns.
Hey B, so I've been thinking about how we can reduce the number of quality issues in our software.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a problem lately. What do you have in mind?
Well, I was thinking about improving our testing process. I think we can catch more defects before production if we implement some changes.
That's a good idea. What kind of changes are you thinking about?
First off, I think we need a better system for tracking defects. We've been relying on spreadsheets, but I think we can do better than that.
Agreed. What else?
We need to make sure our test cases are up to date and thorough. We can't afford to overlook anything important.
Absolutely. We also need to automate some of our testing processes.
Definitely. Automation can save us a lot of time and make our testing more efficient.
And we need to make sure we're testing from the perspective of the end user. We can't just focus on functional testing.
Right, we need to make sure our software is user-friendly and meets their needs.
We could also provide more training to our testers. That way, they can improve their skills and catch more defects.
That's a great idea. It'll also make them feel more valued as employees.
Speaking of employees, maybe we could get some input from the development team. They might have some ideas for improving our testing process.
Good point. We're all working towards the same goal, so collaboration is key.
Exactly. And we should also make sure we're testing in multiple environments to catch any potential issues.
Yes, we need to be as thorough as possible. We don't want any surprises after the software is released.
And we need to make sure we're using the best tools for the job. We might need to invest in some new software to make our testing more effective.
Agreed. It's worth the investment if it means we'll have fewer quality issues to deal with.
And finally, we need to make sure everyone is on the same page. Communication is key in making sure our testing is effective.
Absolutely. We'll need to communicate with the development team, management, and each other to ensure we're all working towards the same goal.
It sounds like we have a lot of work to do, but I'm confident we can reduce our quality issues with these changes.
Me too, B. It won't happen overnight, but I think we can make a real difference if we work together. Hey there, ready to catch some waves?
You bet. And I'm excited to capture some awesome shots of the surfers.
Perfect, I love having a photographer tag along. So, have you surfed before?
No, but I've always wanted to give it a try.
Well, today's your lucky day. Let's get started with the basics.
Sounds good. What's the first step?
First, we need to wax the board to ensure you have enough grip. Then, we'll work on your stance and balance.
Got it. This feels a lot different than taking photos on land.
Definitely. But once you catch a wave, it's an incredibly exhilarating feeling.
I can't wait. And once I have some shots taken, I'll make sure to share them with the students.
Awesome. I always love seeing photos of our students in action.
Speaking of which, would you mind showing me some of your best moves?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Let me grab my board and show you how it's done.
Wow, that was impressive. Maybe I should consider taking some classes myself.
Hey, the more the merrier. We're always happy to welcome new students to the surfing community.
Thanks for the encouragement. Maybe I'll just stick to taking photos for now, though.
No worries, we'll make sure you get some epic shots. Alright, let's hit the waves. Welcome to Avalon Peninsula. I'm your tour guide, A. How can I assist you today, B?
Hi, A. Thank you for showing me around today. I'm excited to explore.
No worries, B. Let me know if you have any questions about the area. So, how are you liking Avalon so far?
It's beautiful here. I love the fresh sea breeze and the green hills.
Yes, it's a breathtaking view. Did you know that Avalon is also famous for its seafood? Have you tried any yet?
I haven't. What do you recommend I should try?
You must try the fish and chips. It's a classic dish that's originated from here.
That sounds delicious. Do you know any good places to eat?
Yes, there's a great restaurant just a few blocks down. They're known for their fresh and tasty seafood.
Awesome. I can't wait to try it. So, what other things can we do here in Avalon?
Well, there are plenty of outdoor activities you can do like hiking and kayaking. And for those who enjoy history, there are a number of old churches and museums to visit.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Can we go kayaking later?
Sure thing. I'll schedule it in for later this afternoon. We can also visit the local museum in the morning.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you for planning everything out for me, A.
No problem, B. That's what I'm here for. Do you have any other questions or requirements for the trip today?
Actually, yes. Do you know where I can buy some souvenirs for my family back home?
There's a souvenir shop at the city center where you can find some unique local items. I can take you there later after we finish the kayaking.
Perfect, thank you so much, A. You're an amazing tour guide.
Don't mention it, B. I'm just happy to show you around and help you have the best time here in Avalon. Let's continue our adventure. Good afternoon, sir. Can I assist you with your accommodation needs?
Yes, I'm looking for a place to stay near the beach.
We have several options available. Would you prefer a room with an ocean view or a garden view?
Definitely an ocean view, please.
Certainly, I can recommend our deluxe room, which comes with a balcony facing the sea. May I know how many nights you plan to stay?
4 nights.
Great, I see you've also booked some tours. Any specific activities that interest you?
I'm interested in snorkeling and kayaking. Do you have any recommendations?
Yes, we work with a reputable tour agency that offers those activities. Shall I make a reservation for you?
Yes, please. Are there any good restaurants nearby that you can recommend?
Certainly, we have an excellent seafood restaurant just a short walk from the hotel. Would you like me to make a reservation there as well?
That sounds great, thank you.
Not a problem. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No, that's all for now. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome, sir. Enjoy your stay and feel free to contact us if you need anything else. Hi there. Have you heard about the new backend features we're developing?
Yeah, I've been working on it with the team. What do you think about it?
Honestly, I'm impressed. The new features will make everything run smoother and faster.
I couldn't agree more. But do you think we need to tweak a few things here and there?
Yeah, like what?
Maybe we can improve the server response time by optimizing the queries a bit more.
That's a good idea. How about the database design? Anything we can do to make it more efficient?
We might need to restructure it a little bit. But the good news is that the data access layer is already well designed.
That's great to hear. I was worried we'd have to start from scratch.
Not at all. We just need to fine-tune some areas to meet the project's requirements.
I see. What about security? Are we still good with that?
Yes, we've implemented all the necessary security measures. But we need to conduct some stress testing to ensure it's all working.
That's a relief. I don't want to deal with any security breaches.
Don't worry, I've got it covered. And speaking of stress testing, do you have any tips on how to do it more effectively?
Sure, we can use some load testing tools to simulate user traffic and monitor server response time.
Sounds good. Speaking of tools, have you tried using the new debugging software?
No, not yet. Is it any good?
Yeah, it's a game changer. It has all the features we need to debug and troubleshoot issues quickly.
Awesome. Can't wait to try it out myself.
You should. We can use all the help we can get to meet our project's deadline.
Haha, don't worry. I'm here to help in any way I can. Hi, I'm a vegetarian and I'm really excited to try your restaurant's vegetarian dishes.
Hi there. Welcome to our restaurant. We have a lot of great vegetarian options. Is there anything you're particularly interested in trying?
I've heard that this place makes amazing vegetarian dumplings. Could I start with an order of those?
Absolutely. Our dumplings are a customer favorite. They're filled with a mix of mushrooms and vegetables and served with a soy-based dipping sauce.
That sounds delicious. And for my main course, your menu mentioned a vegetarian version of sweet and sour pork. Can I try that?
Yes, we use soy protein instead of pork, but the taste is still very similar to the original dish. We also have a vegetarian stir-fry with tofu and mixed vegetables that is a popular choice.
That stir-fry sounds really tempting too. I think I'll go with that instead.
Great choice. Our stir-fries are all made fresh to order. And for your sides, we have vegan spring rolls and fried rice with vegetables.
I'll go with the spring rolls, please. And do you have any vegetarian desserts on the menu?
Yes, we have a vegan coconut rice pudding that is very popular. It's made with coconut milk and topped with fresh fruit.
That sounds perfect. I'll definitely have to try that.
Wonderful. I'll get your order started right away. And if you need anything else, just let me know.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to taste everything.
It's our pleasure. Enjoy your meal.
Hi there. Have you heard that we're transitioning to a new internal web system using Vue.js and ASP.NET MVC5?
Yeah, I heard about it. What do you think about the decision to use Vue.js? Do you have any experience with it?
Personally, I think it's a great decision. I've worked with Vue.js before and it's such a fun framework to use. It's very intuitive and easy to learn.
Interesting. I've mostly worked with Angular in the past. How does Vue.js compare to that?
I would say Vue.js is more beginner-friendly than Angular. Its syntax is less complicated, and it's easier to understand overall.
That's good to know. On the back end, we're using ASP.NET MVC5. Do you have any experience with that?
Yes, I've actually worked with ASP.NET MVC5 quite a bit. It's a solid framework for building web applications, especially for larger projects.
That's reassuring. I was a little worried about the back end because I haven't worked with ASP.NET MVC5 before.
No worries, I'm happy to help out. Plus, it'll be a good opportunity for you to learn something new.
Definitely. And with your Vue.js skills, we'll make a great team for this project.
I agree. I think this new web system is going to be really impressive once it's completed.
Me too. And with our combined expertise, we'll be able to make it even better than they imagined.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to working on it together. Hey, B. Have you seen the chef in action in the kitchen? He's amazing.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. He seems to have a sixth sense in the kitchen.
Right? And the dishes he comes up with are always so creative and delicious.
I know. I feel like I'm learning so much just by being his assistant.
Same here. He's so patient and teaches us all these cool techniques.
And have you seen how organized he is? He always has everything under control, even during the busiest hours.
It's impressive, isn't it? That's why I really want to learn from him and improve my cooking skills.
Me too. I feel like I'm already starting to pick up some new tricks just by working with him.
Oh, remember that time we accidentally spilled oil all over the counter? He was so cool about it and showed us how to clean it up in no time.
Haha, yeah. I was so embarrassed, but he, fortunately, didn't make a big deal out of it.
That's what I love about him, he's always so understanding and creates a great work environment.
Agreed. I feel like I'm part of a team and not just an assistant.
That's so true. We're like the dynamic duo of cooking now.
Yes, with his skills and our teamwork, we're unstoppable.
Exactly. I can't wait to see what we'll whip up next.
Me too. I'm already getting hungry just thinking about it.
Haha, let's hope we don't eat everything before the customers get a chance to try it. Good afternoon, sir. May I see your passport and visa, please?
Sure thing. Here you go.
Thanks. So, what is the purpose of your visit to Sydney?
Oh, just a little vacation. Seeing the sights and enjoying the beach.
Sounds lovely. How long do you plan on staying in Australia?
About 2 weeks.
Great. Do you have any items to declare?
Nope, just some clothes and a camera.
Okay. And have you been to Australia before?
No, this is my first time.
Well, welcome to our beautiful country then.
Thank you. I'm really excited to explore.
Is there anything specific you're interested in seeing?
Definitely the Opera House and the Harbor Bridge. And maybe taking a trip to the Blue Mountains.
Those are all great choices. Make sure to try some Tim Tams while you're here too.
Tim Tams?
Yeah, they're these delicious chocolate biscuits. You'll find them in every supermarket here.
Sounds like I'll have to try them.
Absolutely. All right, everything looks good here. Enjoy your stay in Australia.
Thanks, I will.
Hey, B. I hope you're doing well today.
Hi, A. Yes, I am, thank you. How about you?
Can't complain. So, I wanted to talk to you about the work plan that we've been discussing.
Sure, what's up?
Well, I was thinking, since you're so good at coming up with creative solutions, why don't you take the lead on this project and I'll support you?
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, A. I really appreciate that.
No problem at all. And don't forget to delegate tasks. You don't have to do everything yourself.
Got it. I'll make sure everyone is contributing.
Great. And let's keep a positive attitude throughout the project. We got this.
Yeah, positivity is key. And we can always take lunch breaks to keep our energy up.
Absolutely. And we'll need to celebrate once we finish this.
Yes. Let's plan a team outing, maybe go for some karaoke.
Huh. I can already picture us singing badly. Count me in.
It'll be hilarious. All right, let's get back to work now.
Sounds good. Go Go conquer that work plan.
I will. Thanks, hey.
Hi there. Are you a marketing analyst?
Yes, that's right. How about you? What's your role in this company?
I'm a data scientist. I help with the analysis of market data to provide insights to our clients.
Ah, I see. Speaking of data, we have tons of it to analyze. Do you have any suggestions on how we can make sense of it all?
Well, first we need to identify the key metrics that are relevant to our clients' needs. Then, we can use statistical methods to analyze and visualize the data, like regression analysis or decision trees.
That sounds interesting. But how do we ensure the accuracy of our analysis?
We have to be mindful of the data quality and potential biases. One way is to use representative sampling techniques and validate our models with new data.
Great point. By the way, have you heard of any interesting insights from our recent data analysis?
Yes, we found that the majority of our clients' target audience are using mobile devices, and we need to optimize our website for mobile users.
Wow, that's good to know. We can recommend to our clients to prioritize mobile-friendly design.
Exactly. And we should also monitor the market trends and adjust our analysis accordingly.
Agreed. Thanks for the fruitful discussion.
No problem, it's always great to collaborate and exchange ideas. Hey B, have you noticed that the school's network has been pretty slow lately?
Yeah, it's been causing some headaches around here. What do you suggest we do?
I think we should start by checking our bandwidth. Maybe we need to upgrade our plan.
Agreed. I'll look into that. But we could also optimize our network architecture to improve speed.
That's a good idea. We should inspect our switches and routers and see if they're up to date.
And maybe we can also integrate some cloud solutions to reduce the load on our local servers.
Yes, that would definitely help. Do you know of any reliable cloud services?
There are a few options, but I recommend looking into Microsoft Azure or Amazon Web Services.
Great. I'll do some research and see which one suits our needs better. But we should also make sure our cybersecurity measures are up to par.
Absolutely. We don't want to compromise our network security. Have you considered implementing firewalls and antivirus software?
Yes, I have. I think we should invest in some top-notch cybersecurity tools to protect our system from any potential threats.
That's a smart move. And we could also provide some cybersecurity training to our staff to ensure everyone is aware of the risks.
Agreed. We should educate everyone on how to stay safe online and how to spot phishing attempts.
Speaking of which, have you seen any suspicious activity on our network recently?
Actually, I have. There have been a few attempts to hack into our system. But our security measures have managed to block them.
Well done. It's great to hear that our security tools are working as they should.
Thanks. But we should also test our disaster recovery plan to make sure we can handle any unforeseen circumstances.
That's a good point. We should simulate some emergency scenarios and see how our network responds.
We could even involve our students and staff in the process to create some awareness and test the effectiveness of our plan.
I like that idea. It would be an excellent opportunity to educate everyone on the importance of disaster recovery planning.
Exactly. It's crucial that we're well prepared in case of a disaster, natural or otherwise.
Well said, eh? Let's get to work and optimize our network system for the betterment of our school community.
Hi there. I'm excited to discuss the design of a user-friendly music player. As a front-end engineer, I believe it's important to focus on the UI and UX.
Absolutely. As a mobile app developer, I pay attention to how the app flows and functions. We need to make sure the music player is intuitive and responsive.
I think we should start by identifying our target audience. Are we catering to users who prefer a sleek and modern design, or should we include more traditional elements for those who enjoy a nostalgic feel?
Good point. We also need to consider the music catalog and how users will search for their favorite tunes. Should we utilize filters or a search bar?
Great suggestion. How about incorporating a personalized playlist feature? Users could create their own playlists and share them with friends.
That's a fantastic idea. And what about integrating social media platforms? Users could share what they're listening to on social media, increasing our brand exposure.
Yes, we should also include easy navigation tools, like swiping left or right to skip tracks or tapping on album art to access song information.
Speaking of song information, let's include a lyrics tab. Users love singing along to their favorite songs.
Agreed. And what about a radio feature, where users can discover new music based on their favorite artists?
I love it. Lastly, we should incorporate a double tap feature to add songs to a user's library.
Perfect. Well, I believe we've come up with a comprehensive list of features. We should start designing and coding right away.
Definitely. I'm excited to see this music player come to life with our combined expertise. Let's do this.
Good morning, Chef. Have you had a chance to look at the local ingredients we've collected for today's experiment?
Yes, I have, and I'm already feeling inspired. The fresh seafood here is incredible. What did you find interesting in your analysis of the ingredients?
Well, the tomatoes here have a higher acidity than what we typically use back home. I think we can play around with that and create some interesting flavor combinations.
That sounds exciting. How about the garlic? I've noticed it has a stronger aroma than what we're used to in other regions.
Yes, you're right. I think it might be a good idea to use it more sparingly than we usually do.
I'll keep that in mind. What about the peppers? They're quite different from what we have back home.
Yes, they have a bit more heat, but also a nice sweetness. We can definitely play with that and create something unique.
I love this kind of experimentation. Let's get started and see what we can come up with.
Agreed. I'm sure we'll come up with something delicious. And who knows? Maybe our creations will become the next big Spanish dish.
That would be quite an accomplishment, wouldn't it? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's make sure we get the flavors just right.
Absolutely. It's all about taking the time to create something truly special.
Well said, my friend. Now, let's get cooking.
Good morning, B. As an information security engineer, I believe that a robust security system is vital to maintaining trust in financial institutions. What are your thoughts on the matter?
Hello, A. As a cybersecurity specialist, I couldn't agree more. The need for reliable and secure transaction processing is essential in today's dynamic financial environment.
Absolutely. To achieve that, what are some of the security measures that we need to consider implementing?
We need to ensure that all transactions, whether conducted via ATM or online, are encrypted and authenticated with secure protocols.
Yes, we also need to restrict access to sensitive financial information to authorized personnel only by implementing stringent access controls.
Furthermore, we must have monitoring systems in place that can detect suspicious activity immediately and automatically trigger a response to prevent any fraudulent transactions.
That's right. It's also essential to carry out regular security assessments and conduct penetration testing to identify and address any vulnerabilities in the system proactively.
Yes, and last but not least, we also need to educate our customers on safe banking practices, such as not sharing their banking credentials with anyone.
Of course, that brings us to the end of our security checklist. But before we go, do you know any jokes about security?
Yes, actually I do. Why did the hacker cross the road to get to the other network?
I don't know. Why?
To get to the other side channel attack.
Laughs, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Thanks for your input, B.
No problem, happy to help.
Hey there, B, how are you feeling today?
I'm good, thanks A, excited for our beach volleyball training.
That's great to hear. So, what have you been doing to prepare for the game?
I've been practicing my serves and spikes. What about you?
I've been working on my blocking skills. Do you want to start with a warm-up drill?
Sure, what do you have in mind?
Let's try some jumping jacks, lunges, and knee raises.
Sounds like a plan. How many reps do you want to do?
Let's do 3 sets of 15 reps for each exercise.
Okay, let's go.
Great job, B. You're looking more energized already.
Thanks. I always feel better after a good warm-up.
Now, let's move on to some ball handling drills. We'll practice passing and setting.
Got it. Should we start with passing?
Sure, I'll toss the ball to you and you can pass it back to me.
Okay, let's do it.
Nice job, B. You're passing accurately and with good form.
Thank you, A. What can I do to improve even more?
Try to anticipate where the ball will be and focus on keeping your wrist strong.
Okay, I'll work on that. Now, let's move on to setting.
Great idea. I'll toss the ball to you and you can do a one-handed set to me.
Got it, here goes.
Very nice, B. You're setting the ball with good control and accuracy.
Thank you, A. I'm feeling more confident with each new drill.
And that's the goal. Now, let's practice some serves.
Sure, let's do it.
Remember to toss the ball high and hit it with the heel of your hand.
Like this?
Perfect. You're a natural, B.
Thanks, A. I'm really starting to enjoy this.
That's what I like to hear. Now, let's wrap up with some scrimmage games. We'll divide into 2 teams.
Sounds fun, let's get started.
Great job, B. You really held your own out there.
Thank you, A. I couldn't have done it without your guidance and training.
I'm just happy to see you improving so much. Keep up the good work, B.
I will, A. Looking forward to our next session together.
Hey, have you ever been curious about how other people felt about a certain product before buying it?
Definitely. I always look up online reviews.
Yeah, me too. But sometimes it's hard to distinguish between real reviews and fake ones.
That's why I try to look up reviews on multiple websites.
I do that too, but sometimes the reviews are all over the place.
Have you ever asked friends or family for their opinion?
Yeah, but their tastes and preferences can be different from mine.
True. Have you heard of any other methods of gathering product reviews?
I've heard of some people using social media to ask for opinions.
That's interesting, but it can also be difficult to sift through all the responses.
That's why I tend to trust professional reviewers more.
I agree. But even then, everyone has their own biases and preferences.
That's why it's important to take all reviews with a grain of salt and make your own informed decision.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, you know what works best for you.
Very true. Thanks for chatting with me about this topic.
Of course, anytime. It's always interesting to hear how other people approach product reviews.
Hey B, I'm glad we're finally sitting down to talk about designing a high-availability cloud architecture.
Absolutely, hey. It sounds like we have quite the challenge ahead of us.
Yes, but I have a few ideas already. First of all, we need a distributed system that can handle high traffic and availability demands.
Good point. We should also consider implementing load balancing and redundancy in case of any issues.
Exactly. And we need to have a backup plan if one server goes down. We can't have any downtime.
Agreed. We should also think about using a multiple data center strategy with geographic redundancy to improve our disaster recovery and business continuity.
We definitely need to minimize any potential data loss. And it wouldn't hurt to have a good monitoring system in place to track everything.
That's a great idea, eh? We can set up alerts and logs to notify us of any failures or issues and take corrective actions quickly.
And we need to make sure our architecture is scalable as well. So we can easily onboard new clients without any major issues.
Scaling is definitely a vital aspect we need to consider. And let's not forget about security. We need extensive measures to secure the data and the entire infrastructure.
That's true, we can't compromise our clients' data. The security aspect needs to be robust and foolproof.
Well, it looks like we have a good plan of action here. I'm excited to get started on this project with you.
Same here, B. Let's go ahead and make cloud computing dreams come true.
Sounds perfect, A. Let's get cracking.
Hi there, my name is A and I'm an internet marketer. How can I help you today?
Hi A, I'm B and I'm running a small business. I'm looking for ways to increase my online presence and reach more customers.
That's great to hear. Our company offers a range of services that can help you achieve those goals. Have you heard of search engine optimization or social media marketing?
Yes, I have. I've tried a few things on my own, but I'm not sure I'm doing it right.
That's understandable. It can be overwhelming to navigate the world of online marketing on your own. Our team can provide you with a personalized plan and support to ensure success.
That sounds promising. What kind of results can I expect?
Well, it depends on various factors such as your industry, target audience, and competition. However, our past clients have seen significant increases in website traffic, leads, and sales.
Wow, that's impressive. How do I get started?
It's easy. We'd first need to discuss your business goals and budget in more detail. Then we can provide you with a proposal outlining our recommended strategies and pricing.
Perfect, let's do it. By the way, have you tried any of the food trucks outside the exhibition hall? They smell amazing.
No, I haven't had a chance to yet. What do you recommend?
Well, there's a Mexican truck that serves the best burritos I've ever had. And the Korean barbecue truck is also worth trying.
Great, I'll have to check them out during my lunch break. Thanks for the recommendation.
No problem. We can continue our conversation after you grab some food. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan. I'm excited to work with you and help boost your business. Hey B, have you ever had to respond to a maritime disaster before?
Yeah, I have. It's a tough situation to be in, but knowing the proper protocol and having a plan in place helps.
Absolutely. At the Coast Guard base, we have access to all the equipment we need for any emergency situation.
That's good to know. I remember one time we had to tow a fishing boat back to shore after their engine failed.
That's a common issue. It's important to have a communication system in place with other boats to ensure their safety and prevent accidents.
Of course. We also need to be aware of weather conditions and have a backup plan if things go wrong.
Right. And it's not just about the equipment and plans. It's also about being mentally prepared to handle the stress and pressure of a crisis situation.
Definitely. It can be overwhelming, but remaining calm and communicating effectively is key.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, our job as sailors is to ensure the safety of ourselves and those around us.
Well said. So, let's hope we don't have to deal with any disasters anytime soon, but we'll be ready if we do.
Agreed. And in the meantime, let's just enjoy the peacefulness of being out at sea. Hi there. I'm the baker for this bar. What can I make for you today?
Hey, I'm the bartender. Can we collaborate and make something special for our customers?
Absolutely. I was just thinking of making some fresh scones. How about you come up with a cocktail to complement them?
I love that idea. How about a lavender honey gin martini? It'll be perfect with the scones.
Great idea. I was thinking of adding some lemon zest to the scones. That'll create the perfect balance with the lavender honey.
Yes, the lemon will definitely lighten up the flavors. How about we make some fruit tartlets too, and pair them with a sparkling wine mimosa?
Sounds good to me. I have some fresh strawberries and blueberries that'll be perfect for the tarts.
Let's add some vanilla vodka to the mimosa, and we can even top it off with some edible glitter for a fun touch.
I love it. It'll definitely add a pop of excitement for our customers.
I can't wait to see their reactions when they taste our creations. It's always fun to mix things up and surprise them.
Definitely agree. It's always exciting to see what creative ideas we can come up with.
This is why I love working in a bar. The possibilities are endless and there's always something new to try.
I couldn't agree more. It's always a pleasure to work with such a creative and enthusiastic team.
That's the beauty of teamwork. We all bring our own unique skills to the table and create something magical.
All right, let's get to work and make some delicious treats and drinks for our customers to enjoy.
I'm ready when you are. Let's make this afternoon a special one for everyone.
Hi there, I think we need to talk about improving our software testing process.
Absolutely. What do you suggest?
Well, I believe we should start by identifying and prioritizing the most critical functions of the software.
That sounds like a reasonable approach. What next?
We should then develop test cases based on those functions, using both manual and automated testing methods.
I like that idea. How can we improve our manual testing methods?
We should create detailed test scripts and ensure that everyone follows the same testing procedures.
Good point. And how can we improve our automated testing methods?
We should invest in better testing tools and utilize more efficient testing frameworks.
I agree with that. Any other ideas?
We can also explore the possibility of incorporating user feedback into our testing process and continuously monitoring and improving our testing methods.
Excellent suggestion. Let's start working on these improvements and see how it goes.
Great, I'm excited to see how this will help us deliver higher quality software to our customers.
Me too. Thanks for bringing this up, and let's keep collaborating to make our software testing process even better.
Hi there. Have you finished preparing the dough for today's bread and pastries?
Yes, I have. Everything is ready to go. How about you, chef? Have you prepared the ingredients for the fillings?
Yes, I have. I'm excited to see how our new raspberry jam filling turns out.
That sounds delicious. We should try it with the chocolate croissants.
Excellent idea. I also have some fresh cream ideal for eclairs.
Oh, I love eclairs. You know, chef, I saw some fresh strawberries in the market this morning. We could use those as a topping for our new cream puff recipe.
That sounds perfect. And we can make a peach and mango tart using fresh fruits as well.
Great idea. I'm sure our customers will love it. Speaking of customers, do we have any special orders today?
Yes, we do. There's a customer who ordered a gluten-free chocolate cake.
No problem. I have the gluten-free flour ready.
Perfect. I think we're all set for the day. Let's get started and bake some delicious treats.
Yes, let's do it. I can't wait to see how everything turns out.
Me too. But first, let's grab a cup of coffee to fuel ourselves. We're going to need it. Hey there. So, we're here to design an amazing game website. Any ideas on how we can make it really engaging?
Yeah, I'm thinking we should have some really cool graphics and animations to grab users' attention right away. Like, maybe a really sleek landing page with a 3D animation that pops.
I like it. And we could use fun and interactive elements to keep users engaged for longer. Maybe mini games in between page loads or puzzles to solve?
That's a great idea. And maybe even some fun trivia or quizzes related to the game to keep users interested in learning more.
Speaking of which, what kind of game are we designing the website for? It'd be helpful to know the specifics to tailor the website's design to the game's genre.
Good point. Maybe we can do a fantasy RPG with quests and leveling up, or a fast-paced arcade-style game with leaderboards and prizes.
I like both of those options. For the RPG, we could have a map page to showcase the different zones in the game, and for the arcade game, we could have a high score page to show off the best players.
Nice. How about we create some engaging video trailers to show off gameplay and other features of the game? People love watching trailers.
Absolutely. And we could share these trailers on social media and create a buzz around the game and the website.
Sounds like a solid plan. I'm excited to start prototyping and designing. Let's create an awesome game website that'll keep people coming back for more.
Definitely. And we'll make sure to incorporate any feedback and suggestions that come our way to continue improving the experience. Hey B, have you heard about ISO 27001 control?
Yeah, I've heard that it's an information security management standard.
That's right. It's a way for companies to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of their information.
Sounds like an important thing to have in place.
It definitely is. There are 114 controls in the standard, which cover everything from physical security to access controls to incident management.
Wow, that's a lot to keep track of.
It can be daunting, but it's important to stay on top of these things to protect sensitive information.
Do you have any tips for staying organized with all of these controls?
One thing that can be helpful is to categorize the controls based on which part of the information security management system they fall under.
That makes sense. I also heard that there are some software tools that can help automate the process.
Yes, that's true. There are plenty of tools out there that can help make compliance easier.
It's always good to have technology on our side.
Absolutely. But it's important to remember that technology isn't the only solution. We also need to make sure that people are trained properly and aware of potential risks.
You're right. Human error is still a major factor in security breaches.
Exactly. And by implementing ISO 27001 controls, we can minimize the risk and protect our company's sensitive data.
I'm definitely going to look into it further. Thanks for bringing it up, hey.
No problem, happy to help. Let me know if you have any other questions about it. Hi, I'm excited for tonight's concert. How are you feeling, B?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Are you ready to perform your newest single?
Definitely. It's one of my favorites, and I think the crowd will love it too.
I completely agree. Speaking of the crowd, have you noticed how enthusiastic they are?
Yes, it's amazing to see so many people coming out to support our music.
Absolutely, and I've heard that a lot of them have been waiting in line since early this morning.
Wow, that's impressive dedication.
Definitely. And to make sure our performance is flawless, let's review the set list one more time.
Sounds good to me. I'm also excited to hear your opening speech before the show.
Thank you, I've been practicing it for weeks.
I have no doubt it will be great. Hey, have you tried any of the local food in Osaka yet?
Yes, actually. I had some delicious takoyaki earlier today.
Yum. I'll have to try some after the concert tonight.
Definitely, it's a must-try. And speaking of after the concert, are you planning on exploring the city some more?
I would love to. I've heard there are some amazing sights to see here.
Agreed. Let's make sure we find some time to experience Osaka's culture and history. And most importantly, have fun tonight.
Hey B, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
I'm good too. So, what's up? Have you been working on the software development for the medical equipment?
Yes, I have. It's been a fun challenge working on this project.
That's great to hear. What's your approach to ensure the software is up to standard?
We've been using a DevOps methodology, which helps us deliver high-quality software more frequently and with fewer errors.
That sounds interesting. Can you tell me more about it?
Sure. DevOps emphasizes collaboration and communication between development and operations teams to streamline the software development process and ensure continuous delivery of software.
Wow, that sounds like it could really enhance the development process. Does it help with maintenance too?
Absolutely. DevOps encourages automation and monitoring, which can help spot and fix issues before they become major problems.
That's fantastic. What is the most exciting aspect for you in developing software for medical equipment?
Well, it's rewarding to know that the software we develop can have a direct impact on people's lives and well-being.
I totally agree. It's great to be able to have a positive impact through our work. Thanks for sharing your insights, B.
No problem. Thanks for chatting with me, A.
Good morning. I'm Chef A, and I'm looking for some fresh ingredients to use in my restaurant. Can you recommend something? I focus on Italian cuisine, but I'm always looking for new ingredients to incorporate into my dishes. That's a great idea. And what about some seafood? Do you have any fresh catch of the day? Wonderful. I'll take some of those. And what about herbs? Do you have any unique ones that I might not be familiar with? Fantastic. I'll take a bunch of those as well. Thank you so much for your help. I definitely will. Thanks again. Have a great day. Hi there. It's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me.
So, tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a musician and I've been playing the guitar for about 10 years now.
That's really impressive. What kind of music do you play?
I mainly play folk and country music, but I like to experiment with different styles too.
That's cool. Have you performed anywhere noteworthy?
Yeah, I've played at a few music festivals and I once opened for a pretty famous artist.
Wow, that's amazing. What was the experience like?
It was nerve-wracking but exciting. I think I learned a lot from that experience.
I bet. So, what inspires your music?
I draw inspiration from personal experiences, people I meet, and the world around me.
Interesting. Are you working on anything exciting at the moment?
Yeah, I'm currently in the process of recording my first album.
Congrats. When can we expect to hear it?
Hopefully by the end of the year. Fingers crossed.
Well, we'll definitely keep an eye out for it. Thanks so much for chatting with me today.
Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure.
Good morning, B. How are you doing today?
Good morning, A. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. So, today we are going to be conducting an ISO 27001 audit. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. It's always interesting to see where we stand regarding information security.
Absolutely. Let's review the first point on the checklist: physical security of the data center. Can you tell me how the access to the data center is being monitored?
Sure. We have security cameras and biometric authentication in place. Only authorized personnel are allowed access.
Great. And what about the temperature and humidity levels inside the data center?
We have an automated system that maintains optimal levels, and we perform regular checks as well.
Excellent. Let's move to the next point: access controls. How are the user privileges being managed?
We have role-based access controls, and we regularly review and update the privileges based on job roles.
That's impressive. And what about the password policies?
We enforce strong password policies and use multi-factor authentication for sensitive systems.
Perfect. It seems like your department is doing a great job in ensuring information security.
Thank you, A. We take our responsibilities seriously and continuously strive to improve.
I can see that. Now, let's review the final point: incident management. Can you tell me about any security incidents that occurred in the past year?
Luckily, we haven't had any major incidents. But we have an incident response plan in place in case of any incident.
Excellent. It's great to see the proactive measures your department is taking. Thank you for your time and cooperation, B.
Thank you, A. It was a pleasure to discuss these matters with you.
Hey there, have you seen the new ad system we just implemented?
No, I haven't. What's different about it?
Well, we've done some A/B testing and found that certain ads perform better based on age and location. So, we've tailored the ads accordingly.
That's smart. How's the market responding?
We're seeing an increase in engagement, and our click-through rates have gone up significantly.
Awesome. Have you thought about trying out any new marketing strategies?
Yes, we're considering using social media influencers to promote our products.
Interesting. Do you think that would work?
Definitely. Influencers have a strong following, and consumers are more likely to trust their opinion.
That's true. But how do we find the right influencers?
We've done some research and identified some people who align with our brand values.
Sounds like a plan. How about email marketing? Have we been utilizing that enough?
We could do better in that area. I think we need to personalize our emails and create more targeted campaigns.
Good point. What about events and sponsorships? Do you think we should invest in those?
Absolutely. It's a great way to connect with our target audience and create brand awareness.
I agree. Are there any upcoming events we should be looking at?
Yes, there's a marketing conference next month that would be a great opportunity for us.
Let's make sure we don't miss that one. Anything else we should be focusing on?
I think we need to keep an eye on emerging technologies and trends that could impact our marketing strategy.
Right, we don't want to fall behind the competition. Thanks for the update and ideas, hey.
No problem, always happy to chat about marketing strategies. Good morning. I'm excited to explore this fish market in Nagasaki. I've heard it's one of the best in Japan.
Yes, it is. And as a guide, I'm here to make sure you're getting the best and freshest ingredients for your cooking.
Perfect. I'm planning on making a traditional Japanese dish for my restaurant back home.
That's great. What dish are you planning to make?
I'm thinking of making tempura. I've learned the basics, but I want to learn more about the local ingredients and techniques.
Tempura is a great choice. Let's start by looking for the freshest seafood and vegetables for your dish.
Sounds good. I see some large prawns over there. They look fresh and delicious.
Yes, those are called amiibi in Japanese. They're sweet and perfect for tempura.
Wonderful. And what about these green beans? They're so thin and tender.
Those are called kasoba. They're a type of green tea leaf that's used for cooking. They're perfect for tempura too.
This is so exciting. Now let's move on to the cooking techniques.
Sure. The key to making good tempura is in the batter. It should be light and crispy.
I see. What about the oil? Which oil is best for frying tempura?
In Nagasaki, we use sesame oil, but you can also use vegetable oil.
Sesame oil sounds interesting. I'll give that a try in my restaurant.
Great. And don't forget to serve the tempura with tensuyu sauce.
Of course. I'll make sure to make the sauce from scratch. Thank you for your help today, B. I've learned so much.
You're welcome, A. I'm happy to share the local knowledge and culture with you.
Hey B, thanks for meeting with me today. So, we're developing a new fitness app and I was hoping to get some input from you on the UI design.
No problem, happy to help. What kind of vibe are you going for with this app?
We want it to be modern and sleek, but also user-friendly and easy to navigate.
Got it. What kind of color scheme are you thinking?
We were thinking maybe green to represent health and fitness, but we're open to suggestions.
How about we incorporate some blue for a calming effect, since exercise can also be a great way to relieve stress?
I like that idea. What about font choices?
Something clean and simple, maybe sans serif to keep with the modern look.
Sounds perfect. Now, let's talk about the layout. How do we make it easy for users to find what they're looking for?
We can use clear and concise labels for each section, and maybe also have a search bar in case they're not sure where to look.
Good point. And what about visuals?
We could use high-quality images of people working out to inspire and motivate users.
I like the sound of that. Do you think we could incorporate some animations to make the app more engaging?
Definitely. We could add progress bars or fun animations when goals are achieved.
That would be awesome. And what about the app icon itself?
I was thinking of using a simple image of a dumbbell or gym equipment to quickly communicate what the app is about.
Great idea. I think we have everything we need. Thanks for your input, B.
No problem, always happy to help out. Can't wait to see how the app turns out.
Hey. What do you think about the new website design?
Which design are you referring to?
The one with the modern style layout in shades of blue and gray.
Oh, that one. Honestly, it's pretty cool.
I know, right? I really dig the minimalist approach.
Yeah, me too. Less is definitely more with this one.
But I also heard some people saying that they prefer the more colorful design we used to have.
Really? I'm surprised. I thought that design was a little too busy.
Me too. But I guess everyone has different tastes.
True. So why do you prefer the new design?
Well, it just looks more professional to me. And the blue and gray combo is very calming, which I like.
I can see that. But I have to say, I really miss the bright pops of color.
Yeah, I can see how that could be missed. But at the same time, I think the simplicity of the new design is just really attractive.
Fair enough. I just hope our users agree.
I have a feeling they will. But hey, we can always take their feedback and make adjustments if needed.
Good point. So what's next on the agenda for the website?
Well, I was thinking we could maybe add some more interactive features. Maybe a chatbot or something.
Ooh, I like that idea. It would definitely make the site more engaging.
Glad you're on board. I was also thinking we could maybe change up the font a bit.
Really? I like the current one.
Yeah, it's nice. But I was thinking something more modern and fresh could really elevate the overall look and feel of the site.
I see your point. Do you have any specific fonts in mind?
I was thinking maybe something sans serif, like Roboto or Open Sans.
Oh, those are both really nice. I think either one could work well.
Awesome, glad we're on the same page. So, anything else we should consider?
Well, there's always the option of adding some imagery to spice things up a bit.
Yeah, that's true. But we should be careful not to make the site too image-heavy, you know?
Definitely. We don't want it to be too distracting or slow to load.
Agreed. But I do think some carefully curated images could really enhance the user experience.
Totally. We could even use some custom illustrations, maybe.
Yes. I love that idea. It would definitely make the site more unique.
Great, glad we have some things to consider moving forward.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for chatting with me about this. It's always good to have a second opinion on these things.
Anytime. I always enjoy brainstorming new ideas with you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our tour of this beautiful vineyard here in South Australia. My name is A, and I will be your tour guide for the day.
Hi, I'm B and I am the manager of this vineyard. I am very excited to show you around and teach you about our wines.
So B, can you tell us a bit about the history of this vineyard?
Absolutely. This vineyard has been around for over 100 years and has been passed down through 4 generations of my family. We take great pride in our vines and the unique flavors that come from this land.
That's really amazing. So what types of wine are produced here?
We have a variety of wines, but our most popular ones are Shiraz and Cabernet Sauvignon. We also produce Chardonnay, Merlot, and Riesling, to name a few.
Wow, those all sound delicious. I can't wait to try them. So, B, what is the best way to taste wine?
First, you'll want to examine the color, then swirl it around to release the aroma. Take a small sip, swishing it around your mouth to get a taste of the different flavors. Finally, swallow and pay attention to the aftertaste.
Thanks for the tip. Now can you explain to us the concept of terroir?
Terroir refers to the environmental factors that affect the way a wine tastes. These factors include soil, climate, altitude, and geological composition. They all contribute to the unique identity and flavor of the wine.
I see. Now, what's the best food pairing for the wines produced here?
Our Shiraz pairs well with red meat, while our Chardonnay goes great with seafood. Our Riesling is perfect with spicy dishes, and Merlot can complement pasta or poultry.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Thank you for all the information, B.
My pleasure, A. Thanks for bringing your group here to learn about our wines. Enjoy the rest of your visit.
Hi, I heard that you just completed a penetration test on our company's servers. Did you find anything interesting?
Yes, I found a vulnerability in the login system that could have allowed unauthorized access.
Oh no. That's not good. Did you report it to the relevant team?
Yes, I informed the developers immediately and they quickly patched it up. It was a simple fix.
That's good to hear. How long did it take them to fix it?
It took them only a couple of hours. They were pretty efficient and responsive.
Excellent. It's crucial to address security vulnerabilities as soon as possible. Did you find anything else?
Just some minor flaws in some of the web pages, nothing major. They were easy to fix as well.
Great job, B. It's good to know that our systems are now more secure thanks to your diligence.
Thanks, A. It was a pleasure working on this project. I always enjoy helping to improve security measures.
Speaking of security, have you seen that new movie about hackers that just came out?
No, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Is it any good?
It's entertaining, but it's a bit far-fetched. Not all hackers are as glamorous as Hollywood portrays them.
Ha! I can imagine. Usually, I'm just sitting at my computer all day looking for vulnerabilities.
Well, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. And let's hope hackers like those in the movies never come knocking at our door. Hey B, nice to finally meet you in person. So, we are here to discuss about building a high-performance and secure financial data platform.
Yes, I am excited about this project. You are the database administrator, right?
Yes, you are correct. And you are the data engineer, I believe?
Yes, that's correct. So, let's get started. What's the first step to building this platform?
Well, we need to decide what database management system to use first. Do you have any preferences?
I think we should go with a distributed database system for faster processing speed and scalability. Any thoughts on that?
I agree. And we need to make sure it is also highly secure to protect sensitive financial data.
Yes, we definitely don't want any data breaches or leaks. We should also implement strict user access control.
Absolutely. And let's also ensure efficient backup and recovery processes to minimize data loss in case of any technical issues.
Sounds good. Do you have any tips on how to optimize database performance?
Yes, we can use indexing and query optimization techniques to improve data retrieval speed. Also, database monitoring and fine-tuning can help identify and resolve bottlenecks.
Great suggestions. And what about data integration with other systems?
We can use APIs and data integration tools to ensure seamless data flow between systems. We should also consider data validation and data quality checks to ensure accurate and reliable data.
I agree. This has been a productive discussion. Let's make sure we build a platform that is not only efficient and secure, but also user-friendly.
Definitely. And let's also have some fun while we are at it. Building a financial data platform doesn't have to be boring.
Haha, you got it. Let's make it a fun and successful project.
Hey there, B. Can you believe how far we've come with machine vision technology?
Absolutely. It's incredible what we can do now with automation and computer vision.
I completely agree. I've been working on incorporating machine vision into our production line to maximize efficiency.
That's great news. What specifically are you thinking of implementing?
Well, I was thinking of using machine vision to detect errors in the manufacturing process and alert human operators to address them quickly.
That's a smart idea. We can also use machine vision to track products as they move through the production process and ensure they meet our quality standards.
Exactly. And we can even use machine vision to monitor the production equipment to ensure it runs smoothly and identify any maintenance needs before they cause bigger problems.
Wow, you've really thought of everything. Let's talk about the specific technologies we'll use to make this happen.
Definitely. I've been researching some cameras and software that could do the trick.
Perfect. I'll bring my expertise in automation and control systems to the table, and we can create an integrated solution.
That sounds great. How long do you think it'll take to get this system up and running?
With our combined skills, I'm confident we can have it operational within a few months.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see the results and how much more efficient our production line will be.
Me too. It's always exciting to push the boundaries of what's possible with technology.
Agreed, and it will be satisfying to see how our implementation of machine vision can make a real impact on our bottom line.
Absolutely. It's exciting to be on the forefront of this technology and use it to improve our processes.
Well, let's get to work. I'll send you the details of what I've found so far, and let's have another conversation soon to dive deeper.
Sounds like a plan. Let's make it happen.
Hello there, B. Welcome to the music classroom. How are you feeling today?
Hi, A. I'm feeling good, thanks. I'm excited for our music lesson.
I'm happy to hear that. So, what would you like to learn today?
I've always been fascinated by the piano. Can we start with some basic piano lessons?
Of course. Let's start with the basics. Do you know the difference between the treble and bass clef?
I think so. The treble is for higher notes and the bass is for lower notes, right?
Exactly. You have a good understanding. Now let's try playing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Follow these notes on the piano.
Runs fingers over the keys. Oh, this sounds nice. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Great job, B. Now, let's switch things up a bit. How about we try some singing exercises?
Sure, I love to sing. What's our first exercise?
We'll start with some breathing exercises to help you control your voice better. Take a deep breath in, and then slowly exhale.
Inhales deeply, exhales slowly. That felt relaxing.
Excellent. Now try singing Happy Birthday with me. Follow my lead.
Sings happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you.
Perfect. You have a lovely voice. And with some more practice, you'll be singing like a pro.
Thank you so much, A. I'm really enjoying this lesson. What other instruments do you play?
I love playing the guitar and drums. Would you like to try them out next time?
Definitely. I can't wait for our next lesson, A.
Me too, B. Great job today. See you next time. Good morning, everyone. Let's get started with today's meeting.
Good morning, A. What's on the agenda today?
We'll be discussing our company strategy in light of the current market trends.
Sounds like a plan, but can we keep it lighthearted? The last strategy meeting was a bit heavy.
Absolutely. Let's start by going around and sharing one thing we're grateful for this morning.
I'll start. I'm grateful for this delicious coffee. What about you, A?
I'm grateful for our amazing team. Everyone has been working so hard and I couldn't be prouder.
That's a great attitude to have. Okay, so about the strategy.
Right, let's dive in. How do we stay competitive in the upcoming months?
Perhaps we could focus on diversifying our product lines.
That's a great idea. We could also look into collaborating with other companies.
Agreed. I think our employees would be excited to work on something new and exciting.
Yes, and it would also help maintain a positive company culture.
Definitely. We want to make sure we're not just chasing profits, but also creating a fulfilling work environment.
I couldn't agree more. All right, I think we've made some good headway here. Anything else to add before we wrap up?
Just one thing, can we have coffee and pastries at our next meeting?
Of course, B. Anything for a happy board of directors. Hi there, how can I help you today?
Hi, I'm a student and I have some questions about the enrollment process.
Sure thing, what do you need to know?
I was wondering if there are any events or activities coming up for prospective students.
Absolutely. We have a campus tour scheduled for next week, and an open house event at the end of the month. Would you be interested in attending either of those?
Yes, I would definitely like to learn more about the school before making a decision.
Great. We also offer personalized tours for students who can't make the scheduled events. Just let me know and we can set one up for you.
That's really helpful, thank you. What about scholarships and financial aid?
We have a variety of scholarships available for qualifying students, and our financial aid office can help you with any questions or concerns. Have you filled out the FAFSA yet?
Yes, I have. I just wanted to know if there are any additional steps I need to take.
Not at this time. Just keep an eye out for any additional scholarship opportunities that may arise before the enrollment deadline.
All right, thanks for the info. One last question, do you recommend any specific majors for students interested in the business field?
Well, we have a fantastic business program, but ultimately it depends on your personal interests and career goals. I recommend talking to our academic advisors to help determine the best fit for you.
That sounds like a good idea. Thanks for your time and help today.
Of course, best of luck with your decision-making process. Welcome to our restaurant. What can I get for you?
Hi, I'm excited to try some of your most popular dishes. Can you recommend something?
Of course, our signature dish is the seafood risotto, but our steak is also quite popular.
Both sound delicious. I think I'll try the seafood risotto.
Great choice. Would you like a drink to go with that?
Yes, I'll have a glass of your house white wine, please.
Coming right up. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, can you tell me a bit about the chef who prepared my dish?
Certainly. Our head chef spent years working in Italy and has perfected our risotto recipe.
Wow, I can't wait to try it. Thank you for the recommendation.
You're welcome. And if you have any dietary restrictions, please let me know. We have several vegetarian options as well.
No, I don't have any restrictions. Just looking forward to trying some great food.
Excellent. And if you need anything else during your meal, don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks. So, how long have you been working here?
I've been a server for about 3 years, but this restaurant has been around for over a decade.
That's impressive. And the atmosphere is really great here.
Yes, we pride ourselves on providing a high-end dining experience for our customers.
I can definitely see that. I'm glad I decided to come here for dinner.
We're glad you did too. Enjoy your meal. Hi there. I'm A, the data scientist. Nice to meet you, B.
Hi A. I'm B, the software engineer, likewise.
So, we're here to discuss how to design a risk control system for the bank. Are you ready for this?
Of course. I'm always up for a good challenge. Let's do this.
Great. First, let's start with identifying possible financial risks.
Okay, I think we need to consider fraudulent activities and credit risks as some of the major ones.
Good point. Now, let's move on to how we can detect and prevent them.
I think machine learning algorithms can help us detect fraudulent activities, and we can set a credit limit to prevent credit risks. What do you think?
Yes, machine learning is definitely a powerful tool for data analysis. How about we combine it with a rule-based system to have a more comprehensive approach?
That's a great idea. We can have a system in place that flags unusual transactions while also setting rules that limit the amount of credit extended for certain types of accounts.
Exactly. We also need to make sure our system can adapt to new and emerging risks.
Agreed. One way we can do this is by continuously monitoring and analyzing data to identify new patterns and behaviors.
That's a good point. Also, I think it would be helpful to have regular reviews and updates to our system to keep it effective.
Yes, we need to stay on top of any new regulations and industry guidelines to make sure our system is always in compliance.
Absolutely. Plus, we need to make sure our system is user-friendly for both employees and customers.
Yes, ease of use is important. We can have a dashboard with clear and intuitive visuals for employees and provide customers with alerts and notifications to keep them informed.
Those are great suggestions. We also have to take into consideration the cost of implementing and maintaining the system.
True. We can prioritize the risks that pose the greatest threat to the bank and use agile development to minimize costs while maximizing efficiency.
Excellent. I think we've covered everything. Thanks for the great collaboration, B.
No problem, it was my pleasure working with you, A. Let's get this system up and running.
Hi, B. How have you been?
Hey, A. I've been good, thanks. What's up?
I'm studying for the TOEIC exam and I need to practice my English skills. Can we have a friendly discussion on ISO 27001 physical access control?
Sure, that sounds interesting. Where do you want to start?
Well, ISO 27001 is a standard that outlines the requirements for securing information assets. Physical access control is one of the important aspects of this standard.
I see. So, it's about controlling who has access to the physical locations where sensitive information is stored or processed. Am I correct?
Exactly. Do you know what are some of the key controls being used to manage physical access?
Let me guess. It could be something like a security guard, CCTV surveillance, biometric authentication, or smart card access control systems.
Wow, you nailed it. You seem to know a lot about this.
Well, I work in the IT security field, so I've had some experience with these types of controls. How about you? What do you think about physical access control?
Honestly, it sounds quite logical to me. I mean, if someone can physically access a server room, for instance, they could easily steal or tamper with important information. It seems like this type of control is a must-have.
Absolutely. One of the challenges of implementing physical access control, however, is making sure that it's not too restrictive that it impedes people from doing their job.
That's a good point. I guess the implementation of physical access control should be balanced between securing data and allowing people to work efficiently.
Yes. And did you know that some people use the term man-trap to describe a type of physical access control? It's basically an airlock-style entryway that allows only one person to enter at a time.
That's interesting. I had no idea about that term. It reminds me of an old Western movie scene where the sheriff locks the bad guy in a cell by locking two doors separated by a space.
Haha, yeah, you could say it's like a modern version of that.
By the way, what other types of controls, aside from physical access control, are included in the ISO 27001 standard?
There are a lot, actually. Some of the other controls include network security, antivirus protection, encryption, and incident management, just to name a few.
Wow, that's quite comprehensive. It sounds like every aspect of IT security has been covered.
Yes, and the best part is that it's a scalable framework, meaning it can be adapted to any type or size of organization.
That's fantastic. Thanks for sharing your insights, B. It was great chatting with you.
My pleasure, A. Good luck with your TOEIC practice.
Hey. Good morning. How's it going, B?
Going good, thanks for asking. What's the plan for today?
Well, we need to work on the development of our AI diagnostic system for our client.
Sure thing. So, what do you think about the UI design for this AI?
I think it's pretty slick, but we could do with a little more functionality.
Yeah, maybe we can add some more features like multi-language support and customized reports.
That's a great idea. How about the machine learning algorithms? Do you think they're up to scratch?
I think the current algorithms will be good for starters, but we can keep tweaking them to make them better.
Agreed. We could also try some new algorithms and see if they perform better.
Absolutely. We need to ensure it's accurate, reliable, and fast enough.
That's the end goal. Let's think about the data sources now. We need to ensure we have accurate and diverse data to use for testing.
That's a good point. Maybe we could reach out to some hospitals and clinics to get more data.
Yeah, we could also work with some universities doing research in the same field. That should help.
Speaking of research, we should probably publish some white papers on this as well.
Fantastic idea. That should help us get more funding and partnerships.
We need to ensure it is user-friendly and easy to use as well.
Of course. We'll make sure the app is intuitive to prevent any confusion for the users.
That's great. At the end of the day, we want this app to save lives.
Exactly. With AI diagnostics, we're opening up a new frontier in medicine.
It's pretty wild where technology has brought us over the years.
Yeah, amazing what you can do with the power of computation.
All right then. Let's get to work and make some real magic happen.
Good afternoon, may I see your passport and your visa?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thank you. So, what brings you to Sydney today?
I'm here for a vacation with my family. We're excited to explore the city.
That's great to hear. Do you have any specific plans for your trip?
Yes, we're planning to visit the Opera House, Harbor Bridge, and even go to Bondi Beach.
Wow, that sounds like a packed itinerary. Have you been here before?
No, this is our first time. We're really looking forward to experiencing the Aussie lifestyle.
Well, you've certainly picked a great time to visit. The weather is perfect for outdoor activities.
That's what we heard. We can't wait to enjoy the sun and the beaches.
All right, I think everything is in order. Enjoy your stay in Sydney and welcome to Australia.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your help and hospitality.
No worries, mate. It's my pleasure. Have a great day. Hey B, how's everything going on your end?
It's going well, thanks for asking. I'm just brainstorming some ways to improve user engagement on our social app.
That's great to hear. As a UI designer, I'm always interested in creating more engaging user interfaces. What did you have in mind?
Well, I was thinking about incorporating more animations and visuals to grab users' attention. What do you think about that?
That could definitely work. We could also consider simplifying the layout to make it more user-friendly.
Yes, that's a good point. I was also considering adding some personalized recommendations for users based on their interests.
That's a great suggestion. We could use machine learning algorithms to suggest content that users are more likely to engage with.
Exactly. And maybe we could also gamify certain features to make the app more fun and interactive.
I like that idea. Maybe we could add some badges or rewards for reaching certain milestones within the app.
That's a good thought. And speaking of milestones, what do you think about giving users more options for customization in their profiles and settings?
I think that's a great idea. People love to express their individuality online, so letting them personalize their experience will definitely boost engagement.
Awesome, I'm glad we're on the same page. Do you have any other ideas for improving user interface and engagement?
Have we considered adding some social features to encourage users to connect with each other and share content more often?
Yes, that's definitely something we could look into. We could add commenting and chatting features to encourage users to converse and share opinions.
I think that could be a really effective way to keep users coming back to the app. We could also explore incorporating more multimedia features like video and audio.
Great idea, A. All of these suggestions would help make the app more user-friendly, engaging, and fun to use.
I completely agree, B. I'm excited to get started on these UI improvements. Hi B, welcome to this property. I'm glad you could make it for the viewing.
Thanks, A. I'm excited to see this house. It looks really nice in the pictures.
Yes, it is a beautiful house. Shall we take a walk around it and see what's inside?
Sounds good to me. Lead the way, A.
Alright, let's start with the living room. As you can see, it's spacious and gets plenty of natural light.
Wow, I love the color scheme. It feels really cozy here.
I'm glad you like it. Now, let's move on to the kitchen. Check out these appliances, they're top of the line.
Nice. I could definitely whip up some tasty meals in here.
Laughs, I'm sure you could, B. Let's head upstairs and see the bedrooms.
Gasps, oh my. Look at this master bedroom. It's huge.
Yes, it is quite spacious. And the ensuite bathroom is just as amazing.
This is exactly what I was hoping to find. You're a great real estate agent.
Smiling, well, I aim to please. It's always a joy to help someone find their dream home.
Thanks so much for showing me around, I'll definitely be giving you a call if I decide to go for this house.
Awesome, sounds good. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Have a great day, B.
You too,
Hi, how are you today?
I'm great, thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm good too, thanks. So today, I'd like to talk about my academic progress.
Sure, let's have a look at your grades.
Well, my grades have been improving steadily, and I'm happy with my results so far.
That's great to hear. Do you have any specific areas you'd like to focus on?
Yes, I'd like to work on my writing skills. I find it challenging to express my thoughts clearly in written assignments.
Okay, we can work on that together. Have you tried using any online writing tools?
No, I haven't. Do you have any suggestions?
Sure, I recommend using Grammarly and Hemingway app. They can help you improve your grammar and sentence structure.
Thanks for the tips. I'll give them a try.
You're welcome. Remember to take breaks when studying and don't forget to have fun outside of school too.
Yeah, I'll try to balance my studies and hobbies. Thanks for the advice.
No problem. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, I will. Have a great day.
You too, take care.
Hi there, I'm an architect and I've been asked to design a park on this beautiful hill. Can you help me with some ideas on how to make it scenic?
Hello. I'm a horticulturist and I definitely can help you with that. Do you have any specific themes in mind?
Well, I'm thinking of incorporating a natural theme to the park. Something that would make the visitors feel like they're walking through a forest, but with a touch of modern architecture.
That sounds really interesting. We can have different trees, plants, and flowers that would grow naturally in this area, and also some water features like streams or a pond.
Yes. And how about having some walking trails that would lead visitors to different areas of the park? It could be a fun way to explore the natural beauty.
Definitely. We could even have some benches or rest areas along the way, so people can take a break and enjoy the view.
Great idea. And I was also thinking of having some sculptures or art installations throughout the park. That would add a touch of modernity to the natural beauty.
Absolutely. We could work together to pick art pieces that would complement the natural surroundings. And speaking of surroundings, have you considered the lighting at night?
Actually, I did. I was thinking of having some solar-powered lights that would highlight the natural features of the park.
That's a smart idea. It would also be environmentally friendly. How about including some informational signs throughout the park to educate visitors on the history and ecology of the area?
That's a great idea. It would be an excellent way to raise awareness and appreciation of the natural beauty of the hill.
Definitely. And I think it would be a great idea to have an event space that can host outdoor concerts, movies, or even weddings.
Oh, I love that idea. It would add a touch of romance and fun to the park.
Yes, and as a horticulturist, I'd also love to have a greenhouse here. We could grow some exotic plants that aren't native to this area.
That would be amazing. We could even have some workshops and educational programs, encouraging visitors to learn about the importance of plants in our environment.
Exactly. All in all, I think our park would be a great combination of natural beauty, modern amenities, and educational value.
Yes, I agree. We're on the right track to creating the most scenic park on this hill. Thanks for your great ideas. Hey, have you noticed the system's performance is a bit slow these days?
Yeah, it's been lagging a bit. Have you tried optimizing it?
Well, I'm not really sure where to start.
There are a few things we can do. Have you checked how much memory the system is using?
No, I haven't. How do I do that?
Just go to Task Manager and check the memory usage. If it's high, we might need to clear some cache data.
All right, let me check. Oh, it's at 90%. That explains a lot.
Yeah, we definitely need to clear the cache then. Also, do you have any unused programs running in the background?
I'm not sure. I usually close everything when I'm not using it.
Maybe we should run a virus scan as well, just in case there's any malicious software slowing us down.
Good idea, I'll do that right now. By the way, have you ever heard of defragmenting a hard drive?
Of course. That's a classic performance optimization technique. It rearranges the files on the drive to make them easier to access.
I think I'll try that too, then. Thanks for the tip.
No problem. Oh, and one more thing, make sure your computer is running the latest updates. They often include performance improvements.
Got it. Thanks for all your help.
Anytime. And if all else fails, we can always try turning it off and on again.
Good afternoon, B. Do you like sweets?
Hi there, hey. Of course, who doesn't?
Great. Then you must love our desserts in this shop. What can I get for you today?
I'm not sure what to choose. What do you recommend?
Our best seller is the chocolate lava cake. It's warm and gooey with a rich chocolate center.
That sounds tempting. I'll have one of those, please.
Absolutely, one chocolate lava cake, coming right up.
Thank you. By the way, how did you become a pastry chef?
Well, I've always had a sweet tooth and a passion for baking. After finishing culinary school, I landed an internship in a French bakery in Paris.
Wow, that must have been a dream come true.
It certainly was. I learned a lot from the French chefs and brought some of their techniques and flavors back to Edinburgh.
That's so interesting. So, what's your favorite ingredient to work with?
Definitely butter, it's the heart and soul of almost all pastries.
I can see that. Your cakes and croissants are always so buttery and delicious.
Glad to hear that. Here's your lava cake. Would you like any coffee or tea with that?
Yes, a cup of coffee would be perfect. Thank you, A.
You're welcome, B. Enjoy your dessert and let me know if you need anything else. Hello. I am a tea merchant from Guangdong. Nice to meet you.
Hi there, pleasure to meet you. I own this tea house in Meizhou. Would you like to try some of our local teas?
Yes, please. I am always excited to try new varieties. What do you recommend?
We have a special local tea called Meizhou Maofeng. It is famous for its tender buds and leaves. Want me to brew some for you?
That sounds perfect. I'll take some of that Maofeng tea. How should it be prepared?
We'll use a gaiwan for brewing. First, we rinse the tea leaves with hot water, then we brew it for about 1 to 2 minutes.
Interesting. How does the flavor profile compare to other green teas?
The Maofeng tea is sweet and mellow with a fresh floral aroma. It's definitely worth a try.
Wow, you're right. It has a unique taste that I haven't tasted before. What other local teas do you suggest?
If you prefer a stronger taste, I can recommend trying the Wui Rock tea or the Pu'er tea. These teas are both rich and flavorful.
I would love to taste those as well. Can you brew some up for me?
Sure thing, I'll prepare them both for you. I think you'll love the earthy and robust flavor of the Pu'er tea.
These teas are fantastic. I never realized just how much variety there is in tea.
Definitely. We take pride in offering a wide selection of teas in our shop and love recommending new blends to our customers.
Well, I am certainly impressed. Thank you for introducing me to these wonderful teas. I'll be sure to return soon.
It's our pleasure to have you come back and enjoy more of our teas. Thank you for visiting and happy tea drinking.
Hi there, I couldn't help but notice that you're reading a book on business management. Are you a consultant by any chance?
Yes, indeed. How about you?
Same here. It's always interesting to meet someone from the same industry. So, do you have any tips on managing difficult clients?
The key is to keep calm and understand their needs. I usually try to put myself in their shoes and see the situation from their perspective. It usually helps in finding a suitable solution.
That's a good point. What about strategies for increasing profit margins?
I believe in finding creative ways to cut costs without sacrificing quality. It's all about finding a balance between reducing expenses and maintaining customer satisfaction.
Very insightful. What industry do you specialize in?
I focus mainly on technology companies. What about you?
I have experience in the hospitality and retail industries. It's always interesting to learn about different sectors.
Absolutely. I think it's essential to broaden our horizons and gain knowledge from various industries.
Speaking of knowledge, have you read any interesting business books lately?
Yes, I just finished reading Good to Great by Jim Collins. It's an excellent read for anyone interested in business and management.
Oh, I've heard of that book. I'll add it to my reading list. Do you have any travel tips for someone who's constantly on the go like us?
Always have a portable charger and a good book handy. And of course, make sure to take some time to explore the city you're in if you have the chance.
Great advice. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the chat. It's been lovely speaking with you.
Likewise, safe travels.
Hello B, how are you doing?
Hi A, I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm good too, thanks. So, have you decided on which textbook to use for your class?
Honestly, I'm still not sure. There are so many options and I want to make sure I choose the best one.
I understand. Have you considered using online resources or articles instead of a traditional textbook?
Yes, I have. But I'm a bit old school and prefer having a physical textbook in hand.
I see. Well, what about creating your own materials and handouts? That way you can tailor them specifically to your class and students.
That's a good idea. At least then I can incorporate more engaging and interactive activities.
Exactly. And if you need any help with the design or formatting, I'd be more than happy to assist you.
Thanks, A. I appreciate that. I'm just worried that it might take too much time and effort to create all the materials from scratch.
Don't worry, B. It may take some time, but think of it as an investment in your students' education. Plus, it'll be worth it in the end when you see them progress and succeed.
You're right. I'll give it some serious thought. Thanks for your help and advice, A.
Anytime, B. Let me know if you need any further assistance. I'm always here to help. Hi, I need to exchange some money for my upcoming trip abroad.
Sure thing. What currency and how much do you need?
I need about 500 euros.
Great, let me check the current exchange rate. That would be about $560.
That sounds good. Do you have any advice for traveling to Europe?
Of course. Make sure to bring comfy shoes for walking and try all the different cuisines.
That's good to know. What's your favorite European dish?
I love Spanish paella. It's a seafood dish with rice and vegetables.
That sounds delicious. I'll have to try it.
Definitely. And don't forget to try the local beers and wines too.
Will do. Thanks for the advice and help with exchanging my money.
No problem, happy to assist. Have a great trip.
Good morning, B. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, thank you. Excited for today's service.
Wonderful. It's always great to see enthusiastic members like you. Have you been preparing for today's service?
Yes, I have. I've been practicing my hymns and reading the scripture.
That's excellent, B. I can see that you are committed to your faith.
Thank you, A. I feel a spiritual satisfaction after each service.
It's always good to hear that. So, did you bring any snacks for our coffee time after the service?
Yes, I brought some homemade banana muffins. I hope everyone likes them.
I'm sure they will. Your baking skills are impressive.
Thank you, A. I have a passion for baking.
That's great. So, what do you like most about participating in our church community?
I like that we are all united in our faith and beliefs. We support and uplift each other.
Yes, that's the beauty of being in a church community. We are all in this together.
Absolutely, A. And I'm grateful for that.
Well, it's almost time to start the service. Let's get ready to worship and praise together.
Yes, let's. This is going to be a great service.
Hey B, have you heard of ISO 27001 cryptography?
Yeah, I have. It's all about securing information using codes and ciphers, right?
You got it. It's like a secret language for information. Kind of like a spy movie, but without the gunfire.
Laughs, that's one way to look at it. But it's actually a serious matter, especially for businesses that handle sensitive information.
Absolutely. It helps prevent hackers and cybercriminals from accessing confidential data. It's like a shield against digital attacks.
And did you know that it's not just about encryption? It also covers key management, digital signatures, and other areas of information security.
Wow, that's impressive. So ISO 27001 cryptography is like a Swiss Army knife for cybersecurity?
That's one way to put it. It's a comprehensive standard that covers all aspects of secure communication and data protection.
It sounds like a valuable tool for any organization that wants to keep their information safe from prying eyes.
Definitely. And the best part is that it's a globally recognized standard, so it can be used by companies and governments worldwide.
That's great news. It's good to know that there's a reliable framework for securing sensitive data. Thanks for shedding some light on the topic, B.
Anytime, hey. It's always fun to talk about cybersecurity in a lighthearted way.
Hey, have you heard about the latest cyber attack?
Nah, what happened?
Apparently, a company got hacked and all their sensitive information got stolen.
That's terrible. How can we protect ourselves from something like that?
Well, there are a few things we can do. First, always make sure to use strong passwords.
Right, I heard that before. But how do you remember all those passwords?
You can use a password manager to keep track of them. It saves time and ensures that you have strong, unique passwords for each account.
That's a good idea. What about public Wi-Fi? Is it safe to use?
It's best to avoid using public Wi-Fi altogether, especially if you're accessing sensitive information.
Okay, but what about when we have no other option?
Use a VPN to encrypt your data and protect your privacy.
Got it. What about phishing scams? How can we spot them?
Look out for suspicious emails or messages asking for personal information. Always verify the sender's identity before sharing any sensitive data.
Thanks for the heads up. You seem to know a lot about this stuff.
I've had my fair share of online security mishaps. It pays to be careful.
Absolutely. One more thing, do you have any recommended resources or tools for learning more about online security?
Sure, there are plenty of online courses and resources available. Check out Coursera or Udemy for starters.
Great, I'll definitely look into that. Thanks for all the tips.
No problem, stay safe out there. Hi there. Are you having a good day so far?
Yes, I am. Just browsing around the shops. How about you?
Oh, it's been quite busy. We're having a big promotion today.
Oh, do tell.
It's a buy one, get one half off deal on selected items.
Sounds like a great deal. I might have to take advantage of that.
Definitely. What kind of items are you interested in?
I'm actually looking for a new pair of shoes.
Well, you're in luck. We have a big selection of shoes included in the promotion.
Perfect. What kind of brands do you carry?
We have Nike, Adidas, and Reebok, to name a few.
Wow, that's great. I'm a big fan of Adidas.
You're in luck, then. We have some really stylish Adidas shoes on sale.
Sounds great. Can you point me in the right direction?
Sure, follow me this way. Oh, and by the way, have you tried our complimentary coffee yet?
No, I haven't. That's very kind of you to offer.
Of course. It's our way of saying thank you for shopping with us.
Well, I appreciate it. This has been a great shopping experience so far.
I'm glad to hear that. Let me know if you need any assistance with anything else.
Will do. Thanks again.
Hi there, welcome to our advertising agency. How may I assist you today?
Hey, I'm here to discuss some potential advertising options for my business.
Great, we'd love to help you out. Can you tell me a bit more about your business?
Sure. We sell specialty coffee and tea blends online, and we're looking to expand our customer base.
That sounds like an exciting opportunity. Have you considered social media advertising?
We have, but we're not sure where to start.
No worries, we can help you create customized social media ads that target your desired audience. We can also track the ad's success and provide analytics.
That sounds perfect. Do you have any fun or creative ideas for the ads?
How about a playful GIF animation of a steaming hot cup of coffee or tea in your signature blend?
That sounds amazing. How long will it take to create the ad?
We'll aim to deliver a preview within a week and have the final version ready in 2 weeks.
That sounds efficient. What's the cost for this service?
It varies depending on the complexity of the ad and the length of the campaign. We can provide you with a detailed quote after we discuss the specifics.
Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead with the social media ad campaign.
Excellent, we'll get started right away. Thank you for choosing our agency.
Thank you for your help. I'm excited to see the result.
Hi there. I'm the project manager for this hospital's information system optimization.
Hi, I'm the IT consultant. It's great to meet you.
So I wanted to start by addressing the current issues with the system. What do you think needs improvement?
Well, from what I've seen, the system is slow and not very user-friendly. Plus, the data reporting could use some work.
Agreed. What do you suggest as a solution?
I think upgrading the hardware and software would be a good start. Also, simplifying the user interface and improving data analysis.
That sounds doable. How long do you think it will take to implement these changes?
I would estimate around 6 months to a year to fully implement and test the new system.
Okay, that seems reasonable. How much do you think it will cost?
It's hard to say without more details, but I'm thinking somewhere around $500,000 to $1 million.
Yikes. That's a lot. Do you think it will be worth the investment?
Absolutely. Not only will it improve the efficiency and accuracy of the hospital's operations, but it will also save money in the long run.
Good point. So, who will be responsible for implementing these changes?
I think a joint effort between the IT department and your project management team would be best.
Makes sense. Do you think we need to hire any additional staff or contractors?
I don't think so. With proper training and collaboration, your current staff should be able to handle the project.
Okay, thanks for your input. How often do you think we should have progress meetings?
I would recommend every 2 weeks to keep track of progress and make any necessary adjustments.
Got it. Who will be responsible for leading these meetings?
It should be a joint effort, but I suggest a designated point person from each team.
Sounds good. Do you have any other suggestions or concerns?
Just make sure to prioritize user testing and gather feedback to ensure the new system meets everyone's needs.
Absolutely. Thanks for your help and input. Let's work together to make this project a success. Good afternoon, sir. Do you know why I pulled you over today?
No, officer, I have no idea what I did wrong.
Well, for starters, you were going 15 kilometers over the speed limit. Do you have your license and registration handy?
Yes, I do. Here you go.
Thank you. So, where are you headed today?
Just heading home from work. It's been a long day.
I understand that, but you must obey the rules of the road for everyone's safety. Have you had any alcohol to drink today?
No, I haven't. I don't drink and drive.
That's good to hear. So, have you been in any accidents or received any traffic violations in the past?
No, I haven't. This is my first time being pulled over, officer.
Well, you're lucky it's only a speeding violation then. I'll just need you to sign this citation, please.
All right, I understand. Can I ask how much the fine will be?
The fine for this violation is $150. Please make sure you pay it on time or you may face further penalties.
Thank you, officer. I'll take care of it right away.
All right, sir. Drive safely and have a good day.
Thanks, officer. You too.
Hey B, I heard we're working on a new fitness application. What kind of features are you thinking about implementing for it?
Hi, nice to see you. Yes, we're designing an app that can track users' exercise progress and offer workout recommendations based on their fitness goals.
Sounds cool. How are you going to track user progress? Through wearables or phone sensors?
We are thinking of implementing both. Users can connect their wearables to the app or use phone sensors to track their fitness data. That way, they can choose whichever works best for them.
Makes sense. And what kind of workout plans are you planning to offer users?
We want to offer personalized workout suggestions based on the user's input of their fitness level, preferred exercise type and duration, and health goals. It will help them stay motivated and make progress towards their fitness targets.
Great idea. How will you present the workout recommendations to the users in a clear and easy-to-understand format?
We're planning on creating visual aids and using intuitive graphics to showcase the recommended exercises. This way, users can understand everything they need to do to achieve their targets.
Nice. Speaking of achieving fitness goals, we need to make sure users stay motivated. Do you have any ideas on how we could do that?
One idea is to incorporate a social aspect to the app. People can share their progress and results with their friends and family and cheer each other on. We could also include a leaderboard for users to compete with each other and have fun while getting fit.
Love that. How long do you think it will take to develop this app?
Let's aim for around 6 months. We'll need to iterate on the design and conduct user testing to make sure it's meeting people's needs.
Sounds like a plan. I'm excited to get started on this project. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, B.
No problem, A. Looking forward to working together.
Hey B, have you ever heard of ISO 27001 risk assessment?
Yeah, I have. It's a framework for managing information security risks, right?
That's correct. Our company is thinking about implementing it. Do you have any experience with it?
Yeah, I've worked on a couple of projects that involved ISO 27001 risk assessment. It's a pretty thorough process.
Oh wow, that sounds intense. Can you give me a brief rundown of how it works?
Sure, basically you identify the risks and vulnerabilities in your information systems, and then you develop controls to manage those risks.
That doesn't sound too bad. Do you have any tips for going through the process smoothly?
Yeah, be prepared to do a lot of documentation. Make sure you have a solid understanding of your company's information systems and the potential risks.
Got it. Do you find the process helpful in managing information security risks?
Definitely. It really helps you prioritize which risks to focus on and determine the most effective controls to mitigate those risks.
That makes sense. I'm glad our company is taking this seriously. Do you think it'll be a lot of work to implement?
It can be, especially if your company doesn't have a solid security infrastructure in place already. But once you have everything set up, it's pretty manageable.
Great, thanks for sharing that with me. I'm sure I'll have more questions as we go along.
Of course. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need any help. It's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to information security.
Hi there, B. How's it going today?
Everything is good, eh? Nice to see you again. How about you? Busy with your clients?
Yeah, I'm currently reviewing the financial statements of one of my clients, and it's quite interesting.
That sounds exciting. Who's the client?
It's a small business owner who runs a coffee shop chain. They have a lot of transactions, so I need to pay close attention to the details.
I see. Do you enjoy auditing financial statements?
More than you can imagine. It's like solving a puzzle, and I find satisfaction in discovering errors and inconsistencies.
Wow, you have a unique way of viewing things. I'm glad I'm not the only one who finds accounting fun.
Haha, we're both on the same page then. I feel fortunate to have clients like this coffee shop chain owner who is very cooperative and appreciates the work I do.
It's good to work with people who value your expertise. By the way, how do you ensure the accuracy of the financial statements?
I utilize different techniques, like substantive testing and asking for supporting documents, to substantiate the entries in the financial statements. But at the end of the day, I also rely on my trained intuition.
You're an experienced accountant, so I'm sure you know what you're doing. Speaking of coffee shops, do you have a favorite one you recommend?
Oh, I recommend this coffee shop near your house if you haven't tried it yet. Their latte is superb.
Sounds great, thanks for the recommendation. Anyway, I'll let you get back to your work. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything.
Sure thing, B. Take care and have a nice day. Hi there. Welcome to our pizza place in Chicago. Have you visited us before?
No, it's my first time here. I've heard great things about deep dish pizza though.
Yes, it's our specialty. Would you like me to recommend some toppings for you, or would you prefer to create your own pizza?
I think I'll create my own pizza. Can I have mushrooms, pepperoni, and green peppers, please?
Sounds delicious. Would you also like some garlic bread or a salad to start?
I think I'll go for the garlic bread, please.
Great choice. Our garlic bread is freshly made in-house. What would you like to drink with your meal?
A cold soda would be perfect.
All right, I'll note that down. Your pizza will take about 30 minutes to cook, so please make yourself comfortable. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all for now. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you need anything else, just let me know. Enjoy your meal. Your pizza is ready. Here it is. How does it look?
It looks amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bon appetit. Hey, B. How's it going?
Not too bad, hey. I'm just trying to come up with some ideas on how we can improve the payment system at our financial tech company.
Have you thought about using blockchain technology?
Actually, that's one of the ideas I had in mind. I think it would make transactions more secure and faster.
That's a good point. But do you think our clients would be willing to adapt to the new system?
Well, we can always do a pilot project first and see how it goes. Plus, I think our clients are always looking for ways to make their transactions more secure.
That's true. And as a software engineer, I can see how blockchain would make our job easier in terms of monitoring and tracking transactions.
Exactly. Plus, it's a great opportunity for us to lead the way in the industry and demonstrate the benefits of blockchain technology.
I completely agree. I'm excited to see where this leads us.
Me too. And hey, maybe we'll even get some recognition for our innovative idea.
That would be amazing. It's always nice to get some recognition for our hard work.
Absolutely. And with our combined skills and expertise, I think we can make this project a success.
Definitely. So what's our next step?
Let's start by putting together a proposal and presenting it to our team. From there, we can start working on the pilot project.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Good morning, B. How are you doing today?
Good morning, A. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing well too, thanks. So, let's jump into it. Have you reviewed the latest market trends?
Yes, I have. It looks like there is an increasing demand for eco-friendly products, and clients are also interested in more personalized services.
That's great to hear. As a data analyst, I can gather data that will help us come up with strategies that can cater to these demands.
That's a good idea, A. We can combine your data analysis with my insights on consumer behavior to develop a comprehensive strategy.
Sounds like a winning combination. How about we start brainstorming some ideas?
Sure. How about a loyalty program that rewards customers for choosing eco-friendly options? And we could develop online quizzes to help customers personalize our services better.
Those are great ideas, B. We can use the data gathered from these initiatives to continually improve and fine-tune our approach.
Absolutely. Now we just need to present these ideas to the management and get their approval.
I'm confident that they'll approve. Thanks, B, for your input. It was great brainstorming with you.
Likewise, A. Let's collaborate again soon.
Hey there, have you heard about ISO 27001 physical security standards?
Yeah, I have. It's all about keeping sensitive data and information secure, right?
Absolutely, but did you also know it includes physical security measures like access control?
I did, and it also covers things like CCTV and alarm systems, right?
Yes, you're right. It's like a security blanket for your data.
Ah, I like that analogy. It's like wrapping your data up in a cozy blanket to make sure nothing bad happens.
Exactly. And just like how you wouldn't let anyone steal your cozy blanket, you shouldn't let unauthorized people access your data.
Nice one. So, what are some of the most important physical security elements for ISO 27001?
Well, secure access points, such as biometric or keycard access, are definitely up there. Plus, making sure that employees are trained on security protocols.
Ah, I see. So it's not just about fancy gadgets, but also making sure everyone is aware of the importance of security measures.
You got it. It's about being proactive and keeping your data safe before anything bad happens.
I'm sold. I'll make sure to double-check our security protocols and see if we're ISO 27001 compliant.
Good idea. You can never be too safe when it comes to sensitive data. Plus, it'll make ISO auditors happy to see you're on top of things.
Haha, I definitely want to keep the auditors happy. Thanks for chatting about ISO physical security with me.
No problem, always happy to talk about keeping data safe. Hey there, B, I heard you're the go-to guy for blockchain development.
Hey, yeah, that's right. What can I help you with?
Well, I've been tasked with developing a trusted blockchain application system. Where do I start?
Great question. First, let's talk about which blockchain platform you're planning to use.
I was thinking about using Ethereum. What are your thoughts?
Ethereum is definitely a popular choice in the blockchain community. Its virtual machine allows developers to write smart contracts.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I want to ensure that our application can carry out transactions securely and efficiently.
Absolutely. Have you thought about incorporating any decentralized identity protocols?
No, I haven't. Can you explain more about that?
A decentralized identity protocol helps ensure the authenticity of a transaction by verifying the identity of the parties involved. This can be used to reduce the risk of fraud.
That's a great idea. How would you suggest we incorporate this into our application?
I recommend using a public key infrastructure, which is a type of decentralized identity protocol that uses digital certificates to verify the identity of the parties involved.
That sounds interesting. What kind of data should we be storing on the blockchain?
Typically, you would store data related to the transactions, as well as any metadata associated with those transactions.
Got it. One last question, how would you suggest we handle scalability?
Scalability is a common challenge in blockchain development. We can consider sharding, which involves splitting the data into smaller, more manageable chunks that can be processed in parallel.
That's a good suggestion. Thanks for all your help, B. I have a better understanding of how we can develop a trusted blockchain application system now.
Glad to help, eh? Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any more questions.
Aloha. Are you enjoying the view of the volcano?
Absolutely. This is my first time witnessing a volcano eruption like this.
It's a stunning sight, isn't it? The lava flow that spits out of the crater is just mesmerizing.
Yes, it's like watching a huge lava lamp but with more explosions.
Haha, yes, that's one way to describe it. So, where are you visiting from?
I'm from Australia. I've always wanted to visit Hawaii, and seeing the volcano was definitely on my bucket list.
Well, you've come to the right place. This national park is one of the main attractions in Hawaii. Have you explored any other parts of the island?
Yes, I went snorkeling in Hanauma Bay, which was amazing. I also hiked to Manoa Falls and had a luau experience.
That sounds like an action-packed trip. The island has so much to offer.
Definitely. The people here are so friendly and welcoming. I can see why Hawaii is such a popular tourist destination.
It's not just the scenery, but also the aloha spirit that makes Hawaii special. Do you have any plans after the volcano viewing?
Yes, I'm going to check out the Big Island and hope to see more volcanoes.
Ah, the Big Island has even more volcanic activity than this one. You'll have a great time there. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you, I will. It was nice meeting you and talking about this amazing experience with you.
Of course. That's what we're here for. Enjoy the rest of your trip in Hawaii. Aloha. Hey there, B. How's the grill coming along?
Great, boss. These skewers are coming out perfect.
That's what I like to hear. The customers won't be disappointed.
Speaking of customers, we've got a real crowd tonight.
Yeah, they're loving the atmosphere of the night market.
And of course, they're loving our delicious Japanese-style barbecue.
Hey, that's all thanks to your cooking skills, B.
Well, I learned from the best.
Haha, you're too kind.
But seriously, I couldn't ask for a better boss. You always make sure we have the freshest ingredients and top-quality equipment.
Of course, I know the key to success in this business is attention to detail.
And happy customers. Speaking of which, check out that group over there. They're chowing down on those short ribs like there's no tomorrow.
Haha, that's the spirit. Keep up the good work, B.
You got it, boss. Oh, and don't forget, we've got those special uni skewers tonight.
Ah, yes. I almost forgot. We'll have to make sure to suggest those to our sushi-loving customers.
Absolutely. And you know what, eh? I think tonight is going to be a big success.
I couldn't agree more, B. Let's keep the fire going and keep those skewers coming. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Captain Smith, and I'll be flying the plane today. Have you completed your security check?
Hi, Captain. Yes, I have. I've taken off my shoes, emptied my pockets, and put my liquids in a clear bag.
Excellent, sir. Now, could you please show me your ID and boarding pass?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. Before we board, I'd like to remind you that all electronic devices must be turned off and stowed during takeoff and landing.
I know, Captain. However, may I ask why we need to turn off electronic devices?
That's a great question, sir. The reason is that electronic devices can interfere with the plane's communication and navigation systems. It's better to be safe than sorry.
I see. Thank you for explaining that, Captain.
You're very welcome. Also, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened at all times during the flight. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to let us know.
I will, thank you. By the way, how long is the flight today, Captain?
Our estimated flight time is around 4 hours. We'll be flying at an altitude of 35,000 feet and the weather is looking good, so we should have a smooth ride.
Sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for your help, Captain.
No problem, sir. We're here to ensure your safety and comfort. Please enjoy your flight with us today. Good morning, B. How are you doing today?
Good morning, A. I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. So, let's get down to business. How is the project coming along?
It's progressing steadily. We've completed the initial phase and are now moving on to the next step. We anticipate meeting our deadlines.
That's great to hear. Is there anything you need assistance with or any challenges you're facing?
Yes, we do have some concerns with the new software system. It's proving to be more complicated than we anticipated. We could use some extra help in understanding how to use it effectively.
Of course, I will arrange for some training sessions to be conducted for the team members. Meanwhile, how about we switch gears to a lighter topic? Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. I went hiking with some friends and had a great time. How about you, eh?
I spent some quality time with my family. We went to the beach and had a lovely barbecue. It was nice to unwind and recharge.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I often forget to unplug and enjoy myself on the weekends.
It's important to strike a balance between work and leisure. Speaking of which, have you given any thought to taking some time off soon?
Yes, actually, I was planning on taking a short vacation next month. I could use a break and some time to recharge.
That's a great idea. Make sure to clear it with HR and coordinate with your team to ensure everything is covered while you're away.
Absolutely. I'll make sure to get everything sorted out before I go. Thanks, eh?
No problem, B. Just remember to take care of yourself and enjoy your time off. Good evening. Are you ready for tonight's service?
Hello. Yes, I'm ready. How about you?
I've been looking forward to this all day. I love cooking and creating new dishes.
That's great to hear. Our customers always rave about your creations.
Thank you. What's on the menu tonight?
We have some delicious specials tonight. There's a grilled octopus with a citrus glaze, a pork belly with a honey and soy sauce, and a vegetarian option of stuffed portobello mushrooms.
Yum. Those all sound amazing. What's been the most popular dish lately?
The pork belly has been a big hit lately. Customers can't seem to get enough of it.
Oh, I love cooking pork belly. It's definitely one of my favorite meats to work with.
I can tell. You always make it so juicy and flavorful.
That's what I strive for. I want every dish to be a memorable experience for our customers.
Speaking of memorable experiences, did you hear about the couple who got engaged here last weekend?
No, I didn't. That's so sweet. I'm glad this restaurant could play a part in their special moment.
Yes, it was really romantic. They even came in to celebrate their anniversary a year later.
That's so lovely. It makes me happy to know we can make a difference in people's lives with good food and a beautiful atmosphere.
Definitely. And speaking of good food, we should get started on those orders. We don't want to keep our hungry customers waiting.
Right you are. Let's get to it. Hi there, I'm the data scientist in charge of energy optimization. Nice to meet you, B.
Thanks, A. I'm the artificial intelligence engineer working on the energy distribution algorithm.
Awesome. So let's dive into the optimization process. What kind of data have you been working with so far?
Mostly user data from our customers, as well as data on energy consumption and production.
Great. I've been analyzing weather data, energy usage patterns, and even social media activity to understand our customers' behavior.
Social media? That's interesting. What kind of insights have you gained from that?
We found that more users tend to crank up their air conditioners during heat waves, which causes a spike in energy consumption.
Makes sense. But how do we incentivize users to conserve energy during those times?
Well, we could offer discounts to those who cut back on energy usage or even gamify energy-saving activities to make it more engaging.
I like that idea. How about on the distribution side? Any improvements there?
Actually, I've been experimenting with a machine learning model to predict energy demand and dynamically allocate resources accordingly.
That sounds impressive. How accurate is your model?
Pretty accurate so far. It's made a significant impact on keeping energy costs down.
That's fantastic. Other than machine learning, have you tried any other optimization techniques?
Yes, we've been using genetic algorithms to optimize control strategies for our energy storage systems.
Fascinating. I'd love to learn more about that.
Sure, I can give you more details after our meeting. What optimization techniques do you use on the distribution side?
Well, we're experimenting with using drones to remotely monitor energy distribution lines and detect any operational issues.
Wow, I've never thought of using drones for that purpose. Have you seen any improvements so far?
Yes, we've been able to detect and fix issues much quicker. It's been a game changer.
That's really cool. I think our teams should collaborate more often. We could probably come up with some groundbreaking ideas.
Agreed. We should definitely brainstorm some more after this meeting.
Sounds good to me. By the way, have you seen that new energy-saving device on the market? It uses AI to learn your energy usage patterns and adjusts accordingly.
No, I haven't. But that sounds really useful. We could potentially use that technology in our projects.
Absolutely. Maybe we could even partner with them to create a more powerful tool.
I like the sound of that. Let's set up a meeting with the team soon.
Sounds like a plan. I'm excited to see where our collaboration takes us.
Me too. It's always great to work with someone who understands the power of AI and data science. Thanks for a great conversation, A.
Likewise, B. Let's change the world of energy optimization together. Hey B, have you ever used any good travel planning applications?
Yes, I often use one to plan my trips.
Oh really? That's great. As a web designer, I am trying to design an interactive and user-friendly travel planning feature. Any suggestions?
Well, I think the first thing to consider is the user interface. It should be intuitive and easy to use.
That's true. What about the functionality? What features should we include?
I suggest we include features that allow users to add locations to their itinerary, set time and date, and also include notes and photos for each location.
That sounds like a great idea. What about adding a map feature?
Yes, that would be useful too. Users can visualize their itinerary more easily.
How about the social sharing function? Should we add that too?
Yes, definitely. Users can share their trip plans with friends and also get recommendations.
Good point. How about the language support? Should we include multiple languages?
Yes, we should. It will cater to a wider range of users and make the app more accessible.
I see your point. Would it be possible to integrate the app with flight and hotel booking platforms?
Yes, that would be amazing. Users can plan their whole trip in one app and book everything right away.
That's great. We should also consider the app scalability and security.
Yes, we should make sure it can handle a large number of users and data is well protected.
Agreed. What do you think about adding a search feature to the app?
Yes, that's important too. Users should be able to search for specific locations, activities, or accommodations easily.
All right, we have a lot of great ideas for this app. I am looking forward to working on it with you.
Me too, let's get started.
Hey B, have you heard about ISO 27001 security awareness?
No, what's that?
It's an international standard for keeping sensitive information safe and secure.
Ah, interesting. How can I learn more about it?
You can take online courses or attend workshops to become certified.
That sounds like a good idea. Have you taken any courses?
Yes, I have. It was actually pretty fun and informative.
Really? I always thought security courses would be boring.
Not at all. They use real-world examples and make it interactive.
I'm starting to get curious now.
You should definitely give it a try. You can even increase your job prospects with a certification.
Oh, cool. Who wouldn't want that?
Exactly. Plus, with cyber attacks on the rise, it's important to stay knowledgeable on security measures.
Yes, that's so true. I wouldn't want to be the reason for a company's data breach.
That's the spirit. Let's make the cyber world a safer place one certification at a time.
Haha, you got it. Thanks for bringing ISO 27001 to my attention, A.
No problem, B. I'm here to help my friends become security savvy. Hey B, have you heard of ISO 27001 Security Operations Center, SOC?
Nope, never heard of it. What is it about?
It's basically a framework for information security management. It helps organizations to protect their information assets from various threats such as cyber attacks.
Oh, that sounds interesting. How does it work?
Well, it sets out policies and procedures that organizations can follow to manage their information security risks. And the SOC is the heart of the entire operation. It's where all the monitoring and response activities take place.
I see, so it's like a centralized hub for managing all the security incidents?
Yes, exactly. And the best thing is that it's based on a risk management approach, so organizations can customize it to their specific needs.
That does sound useful. But I wonder if it's complicated to implement?
Not really. Of course, it requires some resources and effort to set up, but once it's up and running, it can greatly enhance an organization's security posture.
Okay, got it. So, have you worked with any organization that implemented it?
Yes, my previous company had it set up. And I must say, it was really helpful in detecting and responding to security incidents.
That's impressive. I think I should look into it for my company as well.
Definitely. And if you need any help or guidance, feel free to ask me.
Thank you, A. I really appreciate it.
No problem, B. It's always good to stay updated on the latest trends in information security, right?
Absolutely. And by the way, have you heard about the new ransomware attack that's been making headlines?
No, I haven't. Do tell me more about it. Hey B, it's great to see you outside of the office.
Yes, it's good to see you too, A. How's your day been so far?
It's been pretty busy, but I'm glad to finally sit down and relax in this restaurant.
Me too. This is a nice place. Have you been here before?
No, but I heard good things about their food. Speaking of food, what are you planning to order?
I think I'll go for the grilled salmon. How about you?
I'm feeling like having some ribs. I heard they're famous for it here.
Ah, that sounds delicious. So how's work been? Have you been busy?
Yeah, we've got a lot of projects going on. But I'm glad we can take a break and enjoy some good food now.
I agree. I always feel more refreshed after a good meal. Oh, speaking of which, have you seen our boss around lately?
Funny you should ask. He's actually sitting at the table right next to us.
Oh no, I hope he didn't hear me.
Laughs, don't worry about it, I don't think he did. Let's just enjoy our meal and not talk about work too much.
Agreed. Pauses. Hey, this salmon is so good. You should try some.
Try some. Wow, that is delicious. Okay, after this we'll have to come back here again.
Definitely. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, did you hear about the company picnic next week?
No, I didn't. What's happening?
We're doing a scavenger hunt and barbecue. It should be pretty fun.
That sounds like a blast. I can't wait to participate.
Same here. Well, I think we should probably finish up so we can get back to work. But this was fun, I'm glad we could catch up.
Definitely, let's do it again soon. Hi, Professor B. I hope you're doing well today.
Hello, A. Yes, I am. How can I help you?
I wanted to discuss my progress in my studies with you. I feel like I'm struggling in some of my classes.
Okay, well let's take a look. What classes are you struggling in?
Math is definitely giving me some trouble. I'm just not that great at it.
That's completely understandable. Math can be tough. Have you tried seeking help outside of class?
Yeah, I've been going to tutoring, but it's still a struggle.
Perhaps you could try collaborating with some classmates on homework or study groups.
That's a great idea, thanks for the tip. On a completely unrelated note, have you seen the latest episode of that show we were talking about?
Oh, you mean Stranger Things? Yes, I binge-watched it over the weekend. Did you like the new season?
Oh my gosh, yes. I thought it was even better than the first season.
I completely agree. The storyline was so captivating and the new characters were great additions.
Definitely. It's definitely one of my favorite shows out there.
You have good taste. Back to your studies, have you considered reaching out to your professors for extra help?
Yes, I have, and I actually have a meeting scheduled with my math professor next week.
That's great to hear. Remember, always ask for help when you need it. It's important to not fall too far behind.
I will. Thanks for your guidance, Professor.
No problem, A. Good luck with your studies.
So, B, tell me, how do we protect our network from cyber attacks?
It's simple. As a network engineer, you should know better than to have weak passwords, outdated firewalls, and routers.
Oh man, you're right. I feel like such a poor network engineer. But, what about the hackers who try to bypass our firewall?
Well, that's where we the security engineers come in. We'll make sure to have intrusion detection and prevention systems and continuously upgrade our security protocols.
Sounds like you're the real MVP here, B.
Haha, guilty as charged. But, you network engineers make our job a lot easier by keeping the network in tip-top shape.
I hear you. It's all about teamwork. Speaking of which, have you seen the latest episode of our favorite show?
Of course. Did you see the epic battle sequence?
Yes, it was insane. But, did you catch the Easter egg referencing the very first episode?
I totally did. I can't believe they brought that back, it's been ages.
Right? I love how they connect everything in the series. It's like a giant puzzle, and we get to piece it together.
Exactly. And, speaking of puzzles, let's get back to protecting the network. We've got more work to do.
You're right. Let's get to it. Hi there. How's it going today?
Hey. Pretty good, thanks for asking. Trying to get some meal prep done for the next flight.
Oh, I hear you. I work at one of the restaurants here and we're always busy with passengers coming and going.
Yeah, it can definitely be hectic. How do you keep things organized?
Our team has a system in place to make sure everything runs smoothly. But I'm more interested in what you're cooking up for the flight meals. Any new and exciting dishes?
Always trying to mix things up a bit. We're trying out some Thai-style coconut curry chicken and vegetarian pad thai. And for dessert, we have a lemon tart with raspberry coulis.
Yum, those all sound delicious. I might have to sneak a taste next time I'm on board.
Ha! You might have to wait a few minutes. We always wait until everyone has been served before trying any ourselves.
I suppose that's fair. But you know what they say, the best way to a customer's heart is through their stomach.
Absolutely. And we take that pretty seriously. We get a lot of feedback on our meals and always try to make adjustments based on what our passengers like.
Well, as a customer service representative, I can say that the in-flight meal is definitely important to our passengers' overall experience. So keep up the good work.
Thanks for the kind words. We're always striving to do better. And let us know if you have any suggestions or requests for future meals.
Will do. And hey, if you ever need some taste testers, you know where to find us.
Ha! We'll keep that in mind. Thanks for stopping by to chat.
Good morning. How may I assist you today?
Good morning. I'm interested in participating in an overseas exchange program.
That's great. Which country are you thinking about?
I'm torn between studying in Japan and France. Both seem so interesting.
They are indeed. Have you considered the exchange program duration?
Yes, I am looking for something that is about 6 months long.
Well, the exchange program in Japan is typically 5 months long, while the one in France is 6 months long. Does that affect your decision-making?
I'll have to think about it. How about the language requirements?
The program in Japan requires a basic level of Japanese, while the one in France requires intermediate French proficiency.
I see. I'll have to start brushing up on my language skills. What about accommodations?
Both programs offer homestay options or dormitory housing. It really depends on your preference and budget.
That's great to know. I'm definitely interested in meeting new people and immersing myself in a new culture.
That's one of the great benefits of participating in an exchange program. You get to experience a different way of life and broaden your horizon.
Yes, I'm very excited. Thank you for all the information. I need to go discuss it with my family, but I'll definitely come back if I have any further questions.
Sounds like a plan. We are happy to assist you in any way we can. Hey, have you tried Hainanese chicken rice before?
Yes, I have. It's one of my favorite dishes.
I think I tried it once, but I can't remember the taste. What's so good about it?
Well, the chicken is so tender and flavorful, and the rice is cooked with chicken broth and pandan leaves, giving it an aromatic taste.
That sounds so delicious. Is it spicy though? I'm not good with spicy food.
No, it's not spicy at all. But if you want a kick, you can add some chili sauce.
Oh, I do like a bit of kick in my food. Maybe I'll try that next time.
You definitely should. And don't forget the ginger sauce. It complements the chicken perfectly.
I've never tried ginger sauce before. What's it like?
It's a mixture of ginger, garlic, and some other ingredients. It's tangy and slightly sweet.
Yum, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. Where can we find a good place to try it out?
There are a few places in Chinatown that serve really good Hainanese chicken rice. We can go together.
Sounds like a plan. I can't wait to try it again and experience all these delicious flavors.
It's going to be such a treat. And after that, we can have some bubble tea for dessert.
Now you're speaking my language. I love bubble tea. This is going to be a perfect food adventure. Hi B, how was your day today?
It was good. I just finished my homework.
That's great to hear. Did you need any help with it?
No, I was able to do it on my own.
Oh really? You're becoming quite the smart kid.
Thanks, I have a good example to follow.
What do you mean?
I mean you, of course.
Haha, well thank you. So, what homework did you have today?
We had a lot of math problems to solve.
Math. Do you find it challenging?
Not really, I think it's fun.
That's amazing. I was terrible at math when I was your age.
Really? Maybe you should try it again now.
I think I'll leave that to you. But speaking of homework, have you seen your dad doing his work at home?
Oh yeah, he's always on his computer typing away.
That's right, he's a hardworking guy.
Yeah, I think I'll be just like him when I grow up.
I'm sure you will be. Anyway, let's go have some dinner now. You worked hard today, you deserve it.
Sounds good to me.
Wow, it's amazing how much data we have to analyze with this new project.
Yes, but that's where our skills come in. We can use natural language processing to break it down.
Exactly. And with NLP, we can easily identify topics, sentiment, and even entities mentioned in each news article.
And we can also use machine learning to train our algorithms to better understand the nuances of language.
That's a great point. And I think we can also use NLP to summarize lengthy news articles into shorter, more readable versions.
Definitely. And we can also analyze the language used in headlines to determine which articles are likely to be the most read.
That's a fantastic idea. And with NLP, we can even analyze social media activity to understand how different communities are reacting to a particular news story.
That would be really interesting to see. And I bet we can also use NLP to find patterns or trends in news reporting over time.
Yes. And with all this data, we could potentially predict what stories will become popular before they even gain widespread attention.
Exactly. It's incredible how much we can accomplish with NLP. I can't wait to get started on this project.
Me too. I have a feeling we're going to make some groundbreaking discoveries. Hello there. Welcome to Hawaii, the land of beauty and adventure. My name is A, and I'll be your tour guide for today.
Hi, A. Thank you for having us. What are we going to do today?
We are going to explore the natural wonders and tourist hotspots in Hawaii. Are you excited?
Absolutely. Let's get started.
Great. Our first stop is the iconic Waikiki Beach. You can relax, sunbathe, or try your hand at surfing.
I'd love to try surfing, but I'm not sure how good I'll be.
Don't worry, we'll get you some lessons, and you'll be hanging 10 in no time. Next up, we're going to hike Diamond Head Crater. The views from the top are breathtaking.
I'm up for the challenge. How long is the hike?
It's about 1.6 miles with a moderate incline. We'll take it slow and steady.
Sounds good to me. What's next?
After Diamond Head, we'll head to the North Shore to see some of the biggest waves in the world and grab some famous shrimp from a local food truck.
Yum. I've heard the shrimp in Hawaii is amazing.
It definitely is. Last but not least, we'll visit the majestic Manoa Falls. The hike is relatively easy and the waterfall is spectacular.
I can't wait to take some photos for my Instagram.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Hawaii is a place of adventure and relaxation, and we're lucky to experience both. Hi there. It's nice to meet you. I'm a data scientist.
Hi, pleasure to meet you too. I'm a cloud engineer. I hear you work with a lot of data.
Yes, you're right. Data is a huge part of my job. I'm always looking for new ways to handle and analyze it.
That's interesting. I work a lot with cloud technology. I bet that could help you a lot with processing all that data.
Absolutely. I've been trying to figure out how to use the cloud to handle larger data sets. Any suggestions?
Well, you could try using a cloud storage solution such as AWS S3. It's reliable, easy to use, and can handle virtually any size of data.
That sounds promising. But what about speed? I need to process this data quickly.
In that case, you can use cloud-based computing services like AWS Lambda or Google Cloud Functions. They're designed to handle large amounts of data quickly and easily.
Thanks, I'll have to check those out. Do you think I need to learn a lot about cloud technology to use them?
Not necessarily. There are a lot of resources available online to help you get started. And as a data scientist, you already have plenty of experience with analytics and programming, which will make it easier to learn.
That's good to know. I'm excited to explore these options more. Do you have any tips on getting started?
Sure. Start by checking out some online tutorials and experimenting with small datasets. Once you get the hang of it, you can move on to larger projects.
That sounds like a good plan. Thanks for your help. It was great meeting you.
You're welcome. It was great talking to you too. Good luck with your data processing.
Hey there, B. How's it going?
Hey, A. Things are good. Just coding away. How about you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm still working on the new UI design for the e-commerce site.
Nice. What's the goal for this redesign?
We're aiming to improve the overall shopping experience for our customers. We want to make it easier for them to find what they're looking for and simplify the checkout process.
Sounds like a good plan. What are some of your ideas for achieving this?
Well, one thing I'm thinking is to use bigger buttons with simpler labels. Also, we could add a quick preview when hovering over a product image.
Those are great suggestions, hey. As for the front-end development, we can incorporate lazy loading to speed up page loading times and make sure the website is responsive across all devices.
That's awesome. We definitely want to optimize the website for mobile users. I was also thinking of using more white space and bold typography.
I totally agree. Simple and clean graphics will enhance user experience while maintaining site speed. Another suggestion is to use filters and sorts to help users easily find the specific products they are looking for.
Yes, I was thinking of incorporating some smart filters that change based on user behavior. This would help customers find what they need more efficiently.
That's a great idea. It would definitely enhance the personalization of the shopping experience.
Absolutely. And we could also add some pop-ups that offer recommended products based on the items in a customer's shopping cart.
That's a clever use of data to improve the shopping experience.
I'm glad you like it. Let's definitely incorporate all these ideas into our redesign project.
Sounds like a solid plan, hey. Let's get to work.
Hi there. I'm the parking lot attendant here at the airport. Can I assist you with anything?
Hi. Yes, please. I work for a car rental agency and I'm looking for a spot to park a rental car.
Great. We have specific parking areas designated for rental cars. May I know the name of your company?
Sure. We are Drive-A-Lot Car Rentals.
Thank you. Our Drive-A-Lot section is located on the third floor of the parking garage. You can park there and leave the keys in the glove compartment.
That's very convenient. What about our customers? How can they find the rental cars?
Our rental car desk is just across the pedestrian walkway from the baggage claim. Your customers can pick up their keys there and the car will be ready in the designated parking section.
Great to know. Do we need to inform you before picking up or dropping off the car?
No, not at all. As long as the car is parked in the designated section, it is all good. We check those areas on a regular basis.
That's very helpful. Thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome. Enjoy your day and drive safely. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm good, thanks. Where are you headed today?
I'm just headed to the CBD. How about you?
I'm just cruising around today. Do you live in Melbourne?
Yes, I do. I've lived here my whole life.
Oh, cool. It's my first time driving a private car in Melbourne.
Really? How do you like it so far?
It's great. I love seeing all the different neighborhoods and landmarks.
Yeah, there's so much to see here. Have you been to any tourist attractions yet?
Yes, I went to the Penguin Parade on Phillip Island.
Nice. Did you see any cute penguins?
Yes, they were adorable. Have you been there before?
Yes, I have. It's a great place to go if you love animals.
Definitely. Do you have any other recommendations for places to visit?
Yeah, you should check out the Royal Botanic Gardens. It's a beautiful spot for a picnic.
That sounds lovely. Thanks for the suggestion.
No problem. It's always nice to share some local knowledge.
So, tell me more about Melbourne. What do you love most about living here?
Well, I love the coffee culture and the food scene. There's always something new to try.
Yes, I've noticed there are so many great cafes and restaurants here.
Absolutely. And the people are really friendly too.
I've definitely felt welcome here so far. Thanks for the ride and the chat.
No problem at all. Have a great day.
Hey there, how's it going?
Doing well, thanks. So, what brings you out to the countryside today?
Well, I'm a distributor for some of the local farmers here, and I'm looking to expand their reach. What do you do?
I work in marketing, actually. Helping small businesses like yours get the word out about what they have to offer.
Perfect. I could definitely use your expertise. What do you suggest?
It all starts with identifying your target audience. Who are you trying to reach?
Mostly people who shop at local farmers markets and those who want to support sustainable agriculture.
Great. So, what sets your products apart from the competition?
We pride ourselves on the quality of our produce, and we use sustainable farming practices to minimize our environmental impact.
That's a great angle to work with. How do you currently reach out to potential customers?
Mostly through word of mouth and some social media. We haven't really done any formal marketing yet.
Okay, that's a good start. We can definitely build on that. How about we set up a stall right here at this market and offer free samples to people passing by?
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. I'll bring out the best of what we have and you handle the marketing side.
Deal. Let's make today a success and give these rural farmers the recognition they deserve.
Hey B, how's it going?
Not too bad, just trying to make sense of all this user feedback data.
That sounds like a daunting task. What are you trying to achieve exactly?
Well, we want to improve our user experience, and this data will help us figure out what users are happy with and what needs work.
I see. What kind of feedback are you focusing on?
Mainly user comments on our social media platforms.
Interesting. Have you noticed any patterns in the feedback so far?
Yeah, there's definitely some common complaints about the app's interface being confusing.
That's good to know. Have you thought about conducting surveys to get more specific feedback?
Absolutely. We're planning a survey to send out to our users in the next few weeks.
Great idea. What are your thoughts on using machine learning to analyze the feedback data?
I think it could be really helpful, especially for categorizing the feedback by topic and sentiment.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think it would be worth investing in a natural language processing tool to help with the analysis?
Definitely. It could significantly speed up the analysis process and help us find more insights.
And what about presenting the results in user-friendly visualizations?
That's a must, for sure. We need to make it easy for our team to understand and act on the insights we uncover.
Agreed. It sounds like you've got a solid plan in place.
Thanks, hey. We have a lot of work ahead, but I'm excited to see the progress we can make.
Yeah, improving the user experience is crucial for the success of our app. Let's do this. Good morning, B. It's great to see you again.
Good morning, hey. Yes, it's been a while. What brings you here today?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about the possibility of opening a new coffee shop in Lucerne.
Ah, I see. That sounds interesting. Can you tell me more about it?
Sure. My business partner and I have been thinking about opening a place that serves amazing coffee and pastries in a cozy and welcoming environment.
That sounds like a great idea. What kind of pastries do you have in mind?
We're thinking of offering a variety of options, from classic croissants and muffins to more unique and artisanal desserts.
Sounds delicious. Have you thought about location and decor yet?
Yes, we've been eyeing a space in the city center that's both accessible and has a lot of foot traffic. And we're thinking of keeping the decor simple but stylish, with wooden accents and lots of plants.
I think that's a great concept. What kind of coffee will you be serving?
We'll be sourcing our beans from local roasters and offering a variety of blends and single origin choices. And of course, we'll have all the classic espresso-based drinks as well.
I'm sold. When are you thinking of opening?
We're aiming for a soft opening in about 3 months, with a grand opening shortly after. Would you be interested in visiting us and trying some of our coffee once we're up and running?
Absolutely. I can't wait to see what you've come up with. Let's stay in touch and make sure to coordinate.
Hey B, have you ever tried spring rolls before?
Of course. They're one of my favorite appetizers.
Nice. Do you have a go-to dipping sauce?
Absolutely. Peanut sauce all the way. What about you?
Oh, same here. It's a match made in heaven.
I couldn't agree more. Have you ever tried making them at home?
Actually, I have. It can be a little tricky, but it's so worth it.
Agreed. They're a real crowd pleaser at parties.
Totally. Plus, you can stuff them with so many different things.
Yeah, I love getting creative with the fillings. What's your favorite?
I'd have to say shrimp and veggies. What about you?
Definitely pork and mushrooms. But honestly, I'm not picky. I'll eat any spring roll I can get my hands on.
Haha, I hear you. They're just so darn tasty.
Speaking of which, do you know a good place to get spring rolls around here?
Oh yeah. There's a great Vietnamese restaurant a few blocks away that makes killer spring rolls.
Nice. I'm going to have to try it out.
Let's make a lunch date. Spring rolls for everyone. Hi B, I think we need to work on the user interface of our new product to make it more attractive.
Sure, hey. Do you have any ideas in mind?
Well, maybe we could add some bright colors or a unique font to catch the user's attention.
I see. How about creating a fun graphic or illustration?
That's a great idea. We could also try adding animations to make it more interactive.
Yes, that would definitely enhance the user experience. What about the layout? Should we stick to a standard or create a unique one?
Let's play around with different layouts and see what sticks. We want to make sure it's easy to use, but also visually appealing.
Absolutely. Have you considered adding a personal touch to the interface? Maybe allowing users to customize their experience.
I like that idea. It would give our product a personalized touch and set it apart from competitors.
Definitely. Let's also make sure the navigation is straightforward and intuitive. We don't want to confuse users.
Agreed. And we should also consider the device it will be used on, since the interface may differ on different devices.
Oh yes, we need to ensure it is responsive to different screen sizes.
It may also help if we create a style guide to keep the design consistent throughout the product.
That's a good point. It will save time and prevent inconsistencies. Do you think we should conduct user testing on the interface?
Yes, let's see how users interact with it and gather feedback to improve it further.
Perfect. With all these ideas, I'm sure we can create an interface that is both attractive and functional. Thanks for your input, A.
No problem, B. It's always a pleasure working with you.